What's up? We are live.
That was a terrible applause. Here's a better applause.
There you go. How's that?
That was not good either.
Well, my sound guy is not here right now, and I don't know where he is. I don't have one, so we got to figure that out. But welcome to Open Mic Night. What is this? Episode 7?
Blake,
I think so.
I'm here for the free shit.
It does happen
Great.
on Open Mic Night, doesn't it?
Great.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Yeah.
But yeah, so I will be jumping off very soon because I have to go to Toy Migos and spread the good word of Figure Fight Club over there. But I'll be back. I think they only go for about an hour, so I'll be back to join this live, and we'll go strong for like 6 hours. It'll be great.
You have one of those bikes. Are you going to go over on a bike and the white shirt with a tie?
I'm gonna transport over there, dude. I'm gonna teleport her in the other room.
Like a toy Mormon or whatever.
Exactly. But we have some guests that we want to bring in. So, what music should we play? We'll play this one. I like this one. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
The music choice was definitely interesting.
What was interesting?
The choice of music to bring us in.
You didn't like that song? No?
No, not really.
No?
Nah, I needed that yeet, man. I saw him last night at Raw, so
I saw the pictures, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Just for you, brother.
Thank you.
Did you yeet it up when he came out? Are your arms sore?
Yeah, man.
How you guys doing? And we got True Star Screamer as well. What's up, man?
What's up?
Hey.
Going on?
Hope everyone had a great weekend. And to everyone in the chat, we could fit up to 10 people on this screen, and then another 5 backstage. So we'll see you guys when you're hanging out back there. And we got free food, I think. And look, we got we got J-Mac. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
So you guys click the link that's pinned.
Damn, headset got me looking like a Fraggle Rock.
But yeah, hit that link in the chat. It's pinned to the bar, and you guys are welcome to jump in and say hi and hang out, man. That's what it is. Talk about toys, talk about movies, talk about open some action figures. That's what I plan to do. That's it on my side. But I have to dip because I have to go to Toy Migos. So I will check you guys out in an hour.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta tell the caterer that we're out of the onion bhajis. We need another restock of those.
Dude, we don't have onion bhajis back there.
Not anymore.
It's because we're out.
Who brought that?
We need Dave Fernandez to come restock the green room.
But Brandon, I'm passing everything on to you. Just make sure because you're the only other person who can see the backstage now. So
Cool.
So make sure it happens just fine for everyone.
No pressure, right?
No pressure. And make sure to hit that chat.
What if you?
I trust him. He looks like a trustable person.
We promise to burn the place down.
If your slot's full, I'm just gonna boot somebody.
What happened?
If your slot's full when you come back, we'll play an elimination tournament to see who.
We're
playing musical chairs.
Roulette.
Someone said Hollywood Squares down there.
I your slot gets filled.
But make sure to hit those chats too, Brandon, and I'll catch you guys in like an hour or so. Peace out. Have a good show. Bye.
Yep, good luck. Have fun. Good luck with your interview.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. Okay, now
so who's got some stuff to show off?
I got one thing to open. I haven't taken out the box yet, but it's the Jazzer's Vault Danhausen, the Ring of Honor one. So
very nice, very evil.
Nice.
It's funny. I got rid of all my AEWs, but I sold them as like a lot, or just somebody.
So you kept the Danhausen.
No, I had him in there like an idiot.
Oh man, come on, Brandon.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I think
gotta get another one.
if
Man,
you
that
need
sucks.
another one, this is probably the one to get because like even the box it comes in like the whole shipper box.
Yeah, that's dope.
Like you gotta have a Danhausen, an Ethan Page, and a Matt Cardona, and that way you have your toy collector's action figure run.
I've got a Brian Myers somewhere.
Oh, yeah, Brian Myers. Yeah, keep on forgetting about him.
Do y'all have the Super 7 version?
No.
Yeah, Brandon, look at the box it comes on.
There's a Super 7 Danhausen?
No. Macadona.
AEW.
Oh.
Well, they said they're 2-pack, right? That might be the one to get, the 2-pack.
This is, I would say, Brandon, I would say get this one.
So I guess he's got more heads. That's cool.
This one was
the
only
other one
like,
had the cape.
This one was 15 on ringside.
What?
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Yeah, and he comes with the jar of teeth.
That's pretty sick.
Now, some people might not know who Danhausen is. Yes, he is a wrestler, but among other things, he is also an avid toy collector. And if you ever go to his channel, he does unboxings. He does do toy reviews, but he does them in his wrestling character, which is really, really fun. So even though, and then another guy, Ethan Page, who's another wrestler, he used to do toy hunts with him. Again, he'd be in character the whole time, and then it's just a fun thing. He's just a fun guy, to be honest. And he's got a huge Marvel Legends collection, a huge Storm Collectibles collection. He is one of us in every way, shape, and form.
All right.
Yeah, you got to know him because he'll curse you otherwise.
It was kind of fun seeing his interview on what's his name, Chris Follett.
Yeah.
And he was out of character.
Out
he
of
was
the
saying
character.
how it was kind of nice not having to keep that voice up.
Yeah.
In character.
Yeah, you actually learn a lot about people like that.
Enjoy him as an individual.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be a wrestling fan to appreciate him.
Right.
I'm glad I watched that interview because, like he said, he was saying like a lot of people like come up to him and they're like, "Do the voice," and he's like, "No, like I'm not a monkey. Like I'm not just gonna, like dance for you." Like,
I would love to get him on a show out of character, just as a toy collector. To be honest, I think that would be fun.
Yeah. But still, it's so tempting. It's still so tempting to want to interact with him in character.
Oh, yeah.
Just
come on, man, get him out the box, man. You're playing.
Well, you gotta.
Riley, you look like
it's like the longest foreplay ever
tonight.
I just got a pretty cape from Moon Knight. That's my big thing.
Oh, that's cool. Some soft goods.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right on the side, so.
I do have something actually.
Yeah. I also found Batman in a tub.
We'll come back to you because your unboxing is very delicate.
I picked up the worst Cosmic Legions figure.
Okay, so Mezco Ghostface.
Oh,
probably
shit. Nice.
Already one of my favorite figures this year. Check out the review on my channel. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I got some really killer photography shots with him because just look how cool he is. And I had literally watched Scream right before I did my review, so it was fresh in my mind. So I was just like, yo, this is probably the most inspired I've been by a figure for a while because these are wired, the tassels on his thing. The neck of Ghostface is fine if you like that, but this is like 1,000 times better. Like this is long enough. The NECA one comes up to like his knee. So this is just the accessories. He comes with blood stuff. I had to give him the NECA voice changer, but yeah, and I did get some Action Force stuff too. But like, this is really the thing that I've been looking forward to because Mezco's been freaking killing it. So Mezco Ghostface, if you want to get him, you should probably get him now because.
Well, plus the NECA one's like kind of tall, kind of out of scale.
Yeah,
a
he's
bit.
not great. And even with the updated one, which I don't have, it's just not the same. Because, like, I think this is on an all-new body as well. He's got, like, he can kick his own butt, which is, there you go. He can kick his own butt. He can go all the way into his chest. So I'm pretty sure, I know he's got double-jointed, knees and legs, but I don't think he has butterfly joints. But that doesn't really matter because he can also go in a lot. So just probably going to be in my top 3 figures this year already, and it's only February, so
after delicately taking him out of the box.
The Ghostface Inferno was one of my favorite those from last year.
If you get this one, you're gonna be like, you're just gonna throw the other one in
It
the
already
trash.
it already looks like the hood is a way better setup too.
Yeah, the hood it's wired, so like you can do it however you want. Like you can even have it down. So there's just so many things that are better about this figure, and that's because it's $95, whatever. But it should be better than a NECA figure for $95. And yeah, I just love Ghostface. Like Chucky's my favorite, but I love Scream. I love Wes Craven. So Scream is goated. This is goated.
He sold out
Probably the
so
same
fast
price
on
as
Big Bad
Spider-Man.
Toy Store. I'm glad I pre-ordered it.
Oh,
when
he
I
did sell out? See, I told
yeah,
you.
He's sold out
You
right
gotta
now.
get him now. If you see him in stock, freaking buy him, because, how else would you have this Ghostface if you don't get him? Mezco is so slow on the reissues.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, so after delicately taking him out, he's pretty awesome. That's a pretty spot on, like, head scan.
Pink's cool.
Did it? Yeah, it's got the wiring in it too, so you can
that's cool.
get all kinds of.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's got his little
I have
logo
no
on the
clue
back.
who that is, but
It's the very nice, very evil.
Yeah.
Hausen.
What's funny in his videos when
Someone
he visits,
do the voice. You can't just talk about his voice and not do it. I don't know it well enough to do it, but
very evil.
Very
Yes.
nice, very evil. Danhausen.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
like a fake Swedish accent, but not.
Give me piles of money, or you shall be cast.
You know what's funny as hell is like he'll be in a toy store and like he's like just pocketing, like stealing figs, like putting it in his pocket. It's hilarious.
No, I'm not entirely sure what event this is from. So,
I mean, is he doing videos as frequently as he used to? Because I know Ethan Page kind of backed down a little bit.
Well, Ethan's in NXT now, so
Right.
which he
Price
has a
depends on the
figure.
schedule.
He has a figure coming probably this year, I think, because they showed renders of it last year. So he'll
huge
have
Power
a figure.
Ranger fan. Ethan Page is a huge Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, you can take me off the big screen. I don't want to take up.
All right, let's see the figs. Keep them rolling. Ooh. Oh, we have a tie. Who wants to go first?
Indiana Jones.
I don't know where if you're
Indie,
above me
baby.
on my screen, but
Three-way tie.
Who else?
All
Oh,
right.
not me. It's the wrong person.
We go. We go left to right.
Let's go,
Top to
Indy.
bottom.
Mezco Indy. This is fire.
Where's the
From
satchel?
goods. I don't have him on. I was playing with him earlier. Sorry, I was taking some shots with him.
Does his soft goods hinder him, like, in terms of the articulation a lot, or is it like really
No.
smooth? Everything's
smooth.
really
It's
smooth.
perfect.
Yeah, very smooth.
That does look good.
Good
Good
straight
job,
up.
Mezco.
Does the
Yeah.
whip
Like I
have a
said, they've been
wire
killing
in
it. Mezco's the one
Yeah,
to
it's
beat.
wire. It's wire throughout his jacket.
Not the whip though.
Not the whip though.
That would have been cool. Like if they did like two whips, like a wired one.
Yeah, I broke one of
well,
mine.
He has multiple whips, so like you have
Okay.
some that are extended, some but they should have been wired. They're just
would-
hard plastic. Well, like
It'll just snap, so don't try to bend it, because I broke one. I was so pissed.
yeah. And then I love the head sculpts. Let's take this off.
Oh,
That too, the holster thing it should seal, but it doesn't. They should have put a magnet on it.
I like this in the Red Hulk figure that came out.
Is the hat molded on, or can you take it off?
Yeah, so they have one where it's molded on, and then the other faces have like a little piece that you could slide the fedora on.
Oh, like a little peg.
That's
little
cool.
peg, yeah.
I like that when they do that.
Yeah, so this is the glued down one.
I like that with most accessories. Like when you get a hand and all those like little bitty accessories, like you're gonna lose them. But when they mold the accessory in the hand and you just swap the hands out, to me that's a better way of doing it.
So when I got Indy, I had to make a little dial for him. So I made this
shit.
little.
Oh,
There you go.
Nice.
Ooh, look at that.
That's beautiful.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and the outside. Oh shit.
Color on his house, right? That's hilarious, man. That's
That
awesome.
would also
Yeah.
be a really good
Hey, I
Michael
gotta go to
Myers
subscribe
style.
to you.
He
good
has the
attention to detail.
asbestos shingles on the outside.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I found a picture on Google from what's that? The Last Crusade,
Yeah.
where he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a little. Yeah, so it was like a little shot of corner of the house. So I just took a picture of it and did it.
Can imagine a young River Phoenix standing in the doorway counting the 10 in Greek.
It's amazing.
You know,
I wish they actually made a figure of young River
That would
Phoenix.
be
That
dope.
would
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be dope.
you know what you got to make next, right? You got to go to
Yeah, I
go to
just
Hobby
followed you
Lobby
on
or
Instagram.
Michael's. You got to get one of the foam like you made back in school for like the planets. Just get one of the foam balls and make. You got to get the big boulder. You got to get a boulder.
Oh well, you know what? Yeah, I have to get the ball.
the
I
cart.
started the cave though. I did
Yeah?
start.
Nice.
Little carts.
Yeah.
It's got to be pretty easy, right? Like, you're
Correct.
basically building a ditch for the most part, just with cave wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool as shit, man.
That's
Yeah, that's
awesome.
pretty sick.
So cool.
So I have some stuff on the way. I thought my the Jada Toy Cyberpunk toys were gonna come in time, but
I'm
Where'd
still
you get
waiting
'em?
on mine
Where'd
too.
you get them from?
I got it from Entertainment Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's one I don't. I usually like save them for last if I can't find stuff. But every once in a while they come through like
Yeah,
random as hell with some early stuff. Like
yeah.
yeah.
They have the guy their Green Lantern in stock right now over there. So I was looking at that earlier.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
which one?
I got
Which
hop on that.
lantern?
I'll toss up a link in the private chat for folks.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Jeff, what was the Batman you were showing off?
So this is the Dark Knight Returns. It's just Batman. It's,
My connection good?
so this is Batman without the horse.
Yeah.
This was released after the horse figure was released, and it doesn't come with like any Bruce Wayne heads or anything like that. Just hands and another angry Batman face. But I don't have the black and gray like this. And part of me wanted to really turn this into a bat flick, because it's this costume from the Snyder flicks, which I think I'm the only person on the planet that actually liked those. So
I like it.
awesome, great. But
I watched the Snyder cut like a couple times. The long ass movie. Yeah.
it's great. I bought
like
it on the Divid or the Blu-ray because I found it at Walmart. $7. But yeah, I really thought this dude was beefy and big. Of course, it's Frank Miller's Batman.
That's chunky Batman.
That is my Batman as far as I'm concerned, and I think it'd be cool to turn him into Batfleck. I don't know, just I got this a while ago, but I moved between December and January, and so I'm still going through tubs, so it's still kind of like Christmas. Like I got my Vanguard, so I'm happy about that. I'm still looking for my Mezco Sovereign Knight and Joker figure though. Can't find them. Kind of getting a little pissed. So
Is Sovereign Knight? Is that the middle aged one or the older one, or is that Supreme Knight?
I have the PX exclusive, so it's the older one. He's great. He's got the gray hair and
Yeah. That was my
I
first
like that
Mezco figure ever.
Oh
was
wow,
that one? Yeah.
I need that one actually. I always love like an old Batman. Like,
yeah.
old
So
Batman.
that's partially why I like Miller's Batman the most, because it's he's like 50. He's tired as shit. It's not all there anymore.
That Punisher you got with the cape, I was really impressed with that.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
have it
nice.
else though. The way you had the jacket out, the other like that.
Oh yeah. That's one of my favorite things about this jacket. Actually, is like I can pose this however I want, doing whatever I want, and
I love Wired Soft Goods.
Oh yeah, I had him doing an action scene where he was twisting around. It's on my Instagram. Follow me there. It's just Jeff.
I
But,
see it.
yeah, this is probably the
Yeah,
best
it's a dope
$15 purchase I made in a while. This jacket.
Is that the jacket from The Crow?
No, this is oh shit, it's a CPGP.
Is it GP slot?
Yeah.
GPS. Mhm.
So it was originally going to go on my blade, but I can't find a good blade head that is not screaming. And so I had this Punisher. Yeah, Robert's Infinite Realms put this up on a page, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I stole it. I stole the idea, and yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
You know, Diamond Select has a cool blade.
They do.
Yeah. The head scopes on there. I had put them on the G.I. Joe classified body to make a custom blade. It works out pretty good.
I think that I can do that with this fella as well. I think I can take this head off and use the direct one, and then get rid of this goddamn jacket. I hate.
Yeah. Take that off.
Yeah, I hate these plastic jackets. Like, I have a Gambit that I finally found, and I'm like, oh yeah, this jacket sucks. That'll be a March purchase.
Even if you take the jacket off, his shoulders are still too big to go all the way down. So he's still like mid as far as the torso. Like, it kind of sucks.
You know what you got to do though?
If the Diamond Select blade, you need to mod it. Actually, on my channel, I have a mod tutorial of what I did to get so I could pull his shoulders up to do a proper T pose and to get him some more ab crunch.
I'll have to check that out because it sucks. Blade should be able to do everything.
I'll check it out, David. Thank you. I didn't know that. So yeah,
I don't have many top videos, but the Blade and the Blade mod video are my top 2 videos on my channel.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. I don't particularly care for Marvel Legends all that much, but it's the only way to get cheap Marvel figures, and I've already devoted DC to Mafex, so I don't want to double dip and be equally irresponsible. So
I'm not allowed to have like what he had. Like, that's all I get is that little shelf right there. That's all I'm allowed to have.
I mean, I have a whole house because I'm that guy, so it's like all of my toys will go everywhere. So
I'm not allowed to display them anywhere else in the house.
Oh man!
Wow.
So it's all contained in my room.
So the way that I got away with it when I was married was that I would always build like this massive like beach scene out of Lego and like put it in the bathroom on the kitchen sink, so like one around like the faucets and stuff. And like my wife was like, "Oh, that looks cute." I was like, "Yeah, it does." Soon there'd be Aquaman hanging from like the shower head and like some other stuff, and she'd be like, "Where'd this come from?" Well, I don't know, you know. Slowly but surely.
Yo said Aquaman hanging from the shower.
Hey,
Aquaman.
George, did you get the Kickstarter spawn?
Nah, man. I know you got it.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I've been switching out the pieces with like the magnet system, and
I hate the cape on it though.
Yeah, the cape's kind of.
I'm glad the cape's removable, but I hate the cape that I paid for.
I mean, like, yeah, if Max Bird drops, I'm sure he has by now. If he drops a soft goods for it, because I put a soft good on my other one, the first Spawn Kickstarter, I think. Oh no, I didn't. That one. Does that one come off? I don't know.
No, it doesn't. That's the one biggest improvement on that medieval Spawn is the fact the cape's removable for that reason.
But like, it came with a shit ton of accessories. Yeah, I got mine.
It looks good though.
Pretty wide.
I got the blue one.
Yeah, that's dope.
What's magnetic on that?
The chests and the gauntlets and the shields.
So did he give everyone everything he showed?
Oh
or...
yeah. There's a whole.
Because I know there was the whole thing of we hit this many, so we're gonna give you one.
This is like
we're gonna give you
this all of this is like all the add-on stuff and probably these 2 weapons. I forget what all was added on, but
maximum Spawn.
The only one I have is the original Kickstarter Spawn. I had the 3-pack, but I got rid of, one of them's up on eBay still, but I'm getting rid of the other 2 because I just want to be completely done with McFarlane. But I already had a cool Spawn, so I was like, at least.
Yeah, Brandon, you definitely had to get the Danhausen, even as the curse hands.
Oh, see, there you go. That's the. As long as you can curse
15,
people, that's worth
$15. I'm telling you, on ringside right
That's
now.
Crazy.
I have a list right now.
That's crazy. $15.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple things, but they're nothing new. Like
He is gonna proudly go on my
Seen
shelf
before.
with Elvira. I'll probably put him behind Elvira.
Nice.
Picked up the Iron Grenadier. I
Oh,
don't
that's a
know
dope
much
figure.
about like offshoot like I just thought she was dope. She had a bunch of arms.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Spiral.
I should have picked her up when she came out.
And
That
then,
figure was on a lot of people's top lists.
I wish I could have
whenever
bought
she
like
came out.
5, 6 of these to
Oh
support.
yeah, I got one of those.
Those are cool.
I have, I think, 2 of them
But-
right now.
Yeah. That's about it for this week.
That spiral figure is dope because it used to be when there was 6 arms on like those figures, like the man spider and stuff. They weren't that well articulated, but they fixed
Yeah.
that problem with those newer figures. So those are all very articulated.
But
Yeah,
they
that's
still have
why
no
I got
problem
her,
re-releasing
like,
the old one with that
all
2-pack
stored.
Morbius.
What a
I can't wait to
disgrace.
set her up.
I remember when that whole wave was showing up at Ross, everyone was on the hunt for trying to get Spiral and Dark Phoenix and
This was at
all
Ross?
of this. Yeah,
Yeah, the
that
whole
whole
wave
wave
was-
was at Ross at one point last
But it
year.
but it
Oh.
went. That one went
It went
fast.
fast.
Like yeah.
There was a couple
The
white
Retro
card-
Card Avengers wave was there
Art
one
Team
time.
probably
A couple
got it
years
from
ago.
there then.
They also had a
Nobody's
bunch
doing
of
it at
white
Ross.
carded retro figures at Ross, maybe a
And
year or
Ollie.
2
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
I remember
I
the
was-
great Ollies of last year when all the 60th anniversary stuff showed up at Ollie's.
Yeah, I got like the whole series. That was great. I didn't pay a single retail price except for the Black Widow, the exclusive.
I paid
Yeah, I
40 bucks
asked
for her.
that Black Widow, and I'm kind of regretting it. But on the other hand, meh.
They'll re-release her at some point.
Well, I have the Black
With
Widow.
way
in the-
last.
Well, I have that Black Widow in the gray jumpsuit with the leather jacket and not the plug and play jetpack, but the jetpack that actually straps on.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
the
good one
that's-
too. Yeah,
That's my favorite Black Widow figure.
with
Oh,
like
it's
the
like-
short hair.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Is that a Walmart exclusive one?
I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
showed up
Yeah.
at Ollie's too. I remember that was.
I had to. I
People
could
were
never
finding
find them. I
those
had
at
to find
Ollie's.
someone to buy it off of them. I think I traded some stuff with him.
I bought mine loose at
Oh,
a
there
comic.
it is. Oh no, wait, is it or is that the?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
the
new
that's
one.
the super
I
articulated
instantly
one.
put a
Yeah,
Valaverse vest on her and put her on the team.
that's cool as shit.
Cool.
And then I think this was like $20 off of Amazon.
The
Oh, yeah, the
Miza,
bike.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So this works
She's
out
got,
pretty
um,
good, like, so,
she's got a bike she came with in that weird biker series month
that-
was
that-
doing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rider Series
yeah,
one.
yeah, it's not a good bike.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Nice.
And it does a little, I don't
Oh,
know if you can
shit.
hear it, but it makes a little rev sound.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty gay, but
But I don't like that.
I mean, the
Sorry.
noises are, they. It's funny because like I have all like a bunch of helmets and a bunch of and like all the HasLabs and they make noises and do lights and you do it for like a little bit, but then you never touch it again. And then every once in a
Just
blue moon, I'll go
imagine-
hit the Sentinel lights and be like, yeah.
I'm happy with that electronics. You know, it's like
I just imagine.
I just wish they
that
would
being
USB power
a
it.
nuisance when you're trying to sleep in the middle of the night and you just
it
hear
goes off.
you're like, oh, it's a motorcycle
Yeah.
again.
I don't have carpet, so if I walk too hard, too much vibration happens, it'll just go off over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
I'd be like, who's playing with my face?
Feel like I'm really regretting that $20.
my
No, it's a great bike. But
I
her
have a
body,
bike-
like, just maximum positions, like, she's great. She's great. I'd buy 5 more of her just to put different heads on her and just have
Oh,
a
yeah.
whole.
Wait for the Maximum series. Black Widow.
Fuck that. Oh, can I say that?
Well, that's the thing with that female body is it's funny because it's like for the male bodies we want new sculpts every time they can possibly do it, but for the female bodies, other than like a few select characters, if they put most females on that body, everybody would be okay with that.
that's
Like
Yeah.
like use this body for everything basically, and
Yeah.
unless like the character is unique and needs like special treatment
She
or
a
something.
big girl.
That's what they're basically doing with Classified. They got
Yeah.
a buck that works. Put some different overlays on it. Life is good.
You know what's crazy? They had the perfect female body in the Lightning collection way before they released that special Black Widow. Like they were releasing banger female Lightning collection figures like the last year, pinless, butterfly joints, double elbows, double knees. But that was just regular release. It wasn't special. That was just how the line was. They did that line so dirty. I'm still mad about it.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
Anyhow,
I
They
don't think
said,
that's
how
how
can
I
we
would-
take the
I don't know.
Power Rangers license and not
Destroy
give
it.
the people entire teams at once?
That's a whole rant unto itself.
Hmm
God,
Yeah.
I need to do another video because I'm still salty about that Playmates reveal. It's so bad. Reveal. They still haven't revealed it because they know it's going to be bad. It's
House
going
up a new
to do
picture?
bad.
No.
Are they saving it for like Comic Con? Just to
They're
be like,
saving it for
"Hey."
something because they just showed like the outlines blacked out, but you could
Probably
see the
Comic-Con.
details at a like
Probably
European
Comic-Con.
con somewhere. Like
Toy Fair's not next weekend, but the weekend after. So maybe
they'll
Yeah,
probably
it's
show it there,
I just want Zords.
Solo?
That's
and
all
I'll
I
make a
want.
huge video.
Would be-
It's probably kid friendly, and
Yeah,
it's gonna
it looks
they're
to
gonna
be
do
that
both.
way. But it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They don't know that crap. I'm sorry, it's not crap. I love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but they don't know it. We know it, and I'm not 5, so I
It's our
don't want
job to
that.
teach them that, though. And it's our job to show them that, though. That's why kids love Star Wars. Because every
I don't have any kids.
40-year-old something or whatever that has a kid was like, hey, let's learn about Luke
All the
Skywalker.
toys are for me.
Right?
She said, I don't have kids because I am a big kid. Okay.
Exactly.
So
I'm
let
a
me make
big
sure.
kid now.
You know, it would be crazy is if when they do the collector line eventually, if no one saw this coming and they like just got to be able to produce with the Hasbro molds and it's just on their dime to pay for plastic and anything new that they add to it. Like imagine they kept the Lightning collection going, but it was just rebranded through
I would love that. Just
Playmate.
finish the teams you started. They started 3 teams in their last wave. 3 figures, 3 teams, dead.
They didn't
Basically,
even finish Wild Force, did they?
no.
No,
no.
we have blue and silver. Sorry,
That would've
I'm mad
been-
now.
I don't.
That probably
I
would
just-
have been the one team that I got because I
And they
remember
didn't even
watching
finish Dino Fury, which was the team on TV. They didn't even make any Cosmic Fury. The final season of Power Rangers, the final season. Like, what is that?
I don't
Hasbro,
have
you
any
suck.
faith in Playmates making adult or collector style toys. I think it's all be kid friendly. Because look at the
No,
turtles,
I don't-
the original turtles. They redid like the Motu stuff. They still looked kiddish with
If
all
they
the
make the Zords
texture.
like Voltron, I will be thrilled.
I mean, Zords is one thing, but it's just the Rangers, the teams, the unfinished teams that Hasbro just left out to dry. The fans that they left out to dry. It sucks.
I'm not
Yeah.
a huge
The last season of Power Rangers was great. That was a good season. And then they just said, all right, bye. That's all, folks.
So ironic
Sold
Bionic
it.
brings up a good point. I think that would probably be under Jada though, if
We
they
already
were
have
to
that.
do that.
Jada can take every toy line. It's
We
fine.
already have those stuff.
At their price point, hell yeah.
Those
They've
are
got the- well, Jada's doing the Hanna-Barbera stuff with Scooby, so yeah.
I can't wait
telling
for
you,
those.
I
We're
want
gonna
the
make a
Death
mystery
Note.
machine if we
I
buy
want
it.
the
So
Death
everybody here, everybody in the chat, buy the frickin' Scooby-Doo stuff so we get a mystery machine.
You can always get that one from Ramen Toys.
You can get both.
I'm curious
have-
how well
I mean,
those
I have the
Scooby
one
figures
from
would scale
the
with those
Scoob
NECA little
movie when
statues.
that was out at Walmart, and that one's not too bad.
Collab with Zika, where it looks like the Mystery Machine.
Yeah, the Misery Machine.
Yeah,
Mystery
Looks
machine.
dope.
That's funny.
I'm gonna have to get that just because it's cool looking.
I mean,
That's the one with like the skull tattoos and stuff, and it's like the the like A-team looking van, right? It's not a hippie van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's cool. But yeah, we need the Jada mystery machine to go with the Jada mystery gang, please. Mystery Inc.
I have the Scoob Mystery Machine, and that scale's pretty good with like 1/12 scale stuff. But That
I
one's
was gonna
hard
get those
to-
figures, and I'm glad I waited because Jada's.
I didn't
just
get
like-
any of the figures. I just wanted the mystery machine because I knew it'd be cool for pictures.
No, definitely.
And now it's hard to find it complete. So if Jada does do that mystery machine, I think
I just don't like it from the front because it's very like.
Oh yeah,
narrow.
it's yeah.
Like yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, I need those Sesame Street NECA figures.
So do I.
Mezco should be doing Sesame Street, not NECA. Like,
Nah, the NECA joints is fire, man.
can you imagine a Mezco Big Bird?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, but
yeah,
do you,
yeah.
Like,
but look, do you want to pay $42 for Ultimate Elmo?
hey, I paid $34.99. You got ripped off.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
that's
ripped off.
That's
And
what,
that's
this is
also
with
my
the-
most watched video. 13K views on
but
that
this
for
is
whatever
that's with the
reason.
tax though, with the $5, $7 tax.
That's about as much.
Jeff,
fun
we
as
know
get
why
with
you
the
want
maximum
the
Spider-Man.
I
Sesame
was
Street
Burton
so they
Ernie
can
Big
be.
Bird, so my
I would love a
predators
Mezco
go on a
show.
big hunt.
Listen, I
What?
want Bert and Ernie fighting zombies.
He wants.
Well, Burton Ernie to be hunted by the predator.
He wants his Yautja
Hey, Bert, there's a
figures
zombie
to go
over there,
on a
Bert.
big hunt for the Sesame Street.
Looks like
The
a
best
big hunt.
prize.
Listen,
They
man,
got to do
Bert and
like
Ernie's-
a. They got to bundle it with like the Katy Perry when she was on Sesame Street with the Elmo shirt on. And then
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's
Yeah.
instant selling right there.
just do a
Here's
like a
Starscream
little
has got something.
four
I'll be
pack.
right back. Ouch.
Now I'm interested.
Starscream, what is that? What you got there?
Mythic Legions.
Yeah,
Cosmic.
Cosmic Legion. This is
Cosmic.
the worst Cosmic Legion made, actually.
Sweet. Looks pretty
Dude,
dope.
he can't
Why,
stand.
why
for
do you say
shit.
that?
Watch my review. Actually, it's not just my review. Watch anybody's review. This guy, there's a lot of quality control with him. Probably the biggest is the fact that this hand just he can't hold his mace because the
Yeah,
whole hand
it's
spins.
too-
with the feeling.
Dang.
Yeah,
That sucks because I
God.
like the head sculpt. The head sculpt reminds me of Eddie from Iron Maiden.
That's one of the reasons why I got this. But you see, I mean, you can see it's already spinning just by doing that.
You could just pretend it's a helicopter hand.
Listen, spinning things around like a helicopter can get you into a lot of trouble. I've learned in my years.
He's
No, you're
trained
not
on a
wrong.
bow staff. He's
You're
got
not
bow
wrong.
staff training. He just spins it with one hand.
That's the action feature.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like, his sculpt is gorgeous, everything on that, but all his joint tolerances are just horrible. And the hoses on them, they pop out whenever you're trying to move him. Like, I-
That's a
they were-
bummer.
They
How
over
fast you trying to move them though?
well to pose him into a photo.
that foot he has, that cyber.
I know.
foot,
I'll be bad. I'll be bad.
I did 3 rounds of Kiki and it still will
Dang.
collapse.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
fall.
That's a bummer. How much
Yeah.
was he?
I got him on Hella Dope for like what, $40, 45. But
It's not bad.
it's a Legion. They're not cheap. I mean,
His staff
Yeah,
he
but that's
comes
still a
with,
bummer though that you get excited
broke
about
it.
a figure and you get it and it's like
I should have watched reviews before I bought him, but he just looked damn cool, and that's why everyone else bought him. He was supposed to be like the hit of that wave, and then it's just, you know,
Womp womp.
Is
after
that
handling
Cosmic
something like
Legions?
this, which is awesome. This was just it's
yeah.
fallen down twice off my shelf. So
It sucks because
Yeah.
you never go wrong with a robot leg unless you go wrong with a robot leg, I guess, right?
Uh-oh, Nico's here.
When you can't stand on it, I think you're going wrong.
What's up, Nico?
Hey, Nico.
see, look, Rollkeeper even put the review up on my in the chat. So if you want to see what that's like after we get out of here,
Nice.
feel free to check that out.
Keeper stays on top of it.
That's because that's how Dano rolls.
Is Roll Keeper going to Zolo?
He keeps on
He said he
rolling,
was.
rolling.
Well, I'll be there Saturday. As of right now, that's the plan.
What?
Goalkeeper's a really neat person, and when you do meet him, I advise that you listen to him. And if he decides to tell you a story about what he used to do, pay attention. He's a
We're
really
in the same state, so I tried to link up with them at the Toy Expo here in Towson, and I think we just missed each other, missed time.
Mm.
I hope everyone in this chat gets to meet Dan at one point. He's lived a
I'll
very.
see him at DSW.
Yes, I'm not talking. Never mind.
I
I
am
wish I could
jealous
make it
of
to
you,
the
Zombie.
DSW.
I am incredibly jealous of you.
Yo said he got the one that stands.
I'm just saying, you can watch Dork Layer's review. I'm not the only one who has problems with this guy, so it's not just me action figuring wrong.
Maybe you just have the perfect
It's a skill
gravity
issue.
balance pose.
Hmm?
You know, all your figs are falling over at .0001 miles an hour. You just don't know it until they fall.
So you hear that sound in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and you're like,
I
who
get
the
it
hell?
in the morning.
Oh God!
No, the
wait,
worst is when you hear like the dominoes. It's like,
It goes on the neck of
The
shelf. You're
worst.
like, okay, which one do I have to buy again?
Well, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
You got a
at
nice
the
little Mortal
point when you
Kombat shelf back
hear.
there.
I got a few.
Yeah, that's dope.
Ooh.
So yeah, I got a little bit of everything down
I
here.
see.
So.
All over the board.
I would send you the link to
Mostly
the lights I use,
classified
but
in
they
action
keep
force.
selling out.
For me to put lights up on these shelves, I then have to take the figures off the shelves. Once they go on there, I don't want to.
You
Yeah,
got to dust at some point, my guy.
Compressed
Love
air
it.
is your best friend.
the dust is
Oh.
part of the dio.
Just do what I do when they fall over.
Right.
That's
Compressed
hard.
Air blows it right off the thing, man. This
It's
thing
part of
will
the
just
aesthetic.
This is my best.
I got
friend,
something else.
Dusty.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
there
don't
you go.
use that
That little
cable.
paintbrush.
No, it's a
Right.
makeup brush.
What you
What's
got,
that?
Robbie?
Oh,
Like-
Oh,
cable.
the cable.
I would say that he's like a 10 out of 10, but Hasbro was lazy as crap once again. Everything is brand new and pinless, except for that.
Jeez.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that.
It's like, what? On
Jimmy,
his
you
The
skull.
dressed as
Cybertronic
Batman.
arm, not the other one.
I haven't done a video on him yet. I pulled him out, and I knew that was a problem, but I didn't think it would piss me off so much because I love the rest of the sculpt.
Yeah,
And I know
was on
some
my
people
sculpt
like
to
pins
get
for
under that.
customizing, but for me, at this point, when Hasbro is charging you almost $30 for a figure, it better be almost import level. It better not have any freaking ugly pins in it. Like, almost
I saw
perfect
people
cable
using,
for Marvel
what
versus
was-
Capcom.
What's the figure?
But that's it.
I think it's
I just
the
don't-
maggot figure. It's got blue arms. You can
Yeah.
swap them out because they're pinless. But now you got to destroy another $20 figure to
Yeah,
get.
then Maggot lost an arm.
Yeah. I mean,
How
you
did-
could
you get the
switch
legs
their
right,
arms.
but you didn't get the arms right.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's just, I shouldn't have to do that. We shouldn't have to do that. Let's not make excuses.
Like you did pinless on the bottom, but you didn't do pinless on the top.
Even brand new pinless, like, metal arm, and they have, old arms they could have used.
So it's only
So
one
he's-
arm that's got a
He's
pin.
one quarter
freaking
pin.
arm.
Oh my
Like, I'm trying not
God
to
in heaven.
swear, but like,
No.
And we ran out of budget for.
yeah,
that
budget
arm.
for cable. You think you're gonna run out of budget for one of the most popular X-Men characters for one of the most
Oh.
popular game versions for the where'd it go? Marvel vs.
think-
Capcom? No, they're just lazy.
I don't
That's
think. I don't think it was a
crazy.
budget thing. I think it was just stupidity, and then they didn't
I don't
catch
want
it.
to.
But to Hasbro, it's a budget thing.
Yeah.
No, they got to
Hasbro's
put it
PR
out
said it's
again.
a budget thing.
They'll
We
put it
ran
out
of
again.
money.
Sorry,
fully
we're gonna
finished.
give you an almost perfect cable, but budget.
Is
You wanted
Hasbro-
Dabu, right?
Hasbro and incremental improvements.
I'm excited for this villain female wave from Action Force.
Oh, yeah.
Are they doing an all-new female wave? I'm gonna buy every single one.
I can't wait. Me too.
Yeah, I think
They
the
got the
surprise
best
wave's
figures.
coming too. Is in March. I think they're showing off the surprise. Like, it's like a day drop. Like, here's a
Hopefully
thing,
it's
pre-order,
Solo
go.
line.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah.
All right, I got one more to show. So when I ordered that Danhausen, I also ordered this, which makes me so happy. I've been wanting a Switchblade Jay White figure for so long, and Super 7 was supposed to give us one, and I was an idiot and bought the first wave of the New Japan figures they did, and I was
Nice.
so disappointed. And I was like, never again. So they did it. They actually gave him like the leather jacket with the Switchblade era on the back. They gave him shooter hands. It's so dope. It makes me
Is
so
that
happy.
your
'cause I've
wrestling
been-
is your go-to?
Yeah, I got back into it in 2016, but it was mostly like the New Japan stuff that got me back into it.
Yeah, I haven't
Like,
watched wrestling since there was a Rock Bottom.
Serves a rock bottom. That's awesome. I mean, you were there for probably one of the most influential eras of
Oh, I was
wrestling.
there for the Hulk and all that. I'm about to be 43 coming up.
Oh, you young.
You're only as old as you feel. Just don't tell Double A Ron that.
Well, that means when I get up first thing in the morning, I must be 58, and by the middle of the afternoon, I'm 42, and right now I'm feeling more. I must be 48.
Still 48.
Did you see the Steve Martin SNL monologue where he said, "I'm turning 79, but I feel 65. Either way, it's terrible." That shit's so funny. That was hilarious.
He looks
I love Steve
55
Martin.
for the last 20 years.
I know, dude hasn't aged a day since the what was it? Father of the Bride. That's the movie.
He's had gray
That's the
hair
first
since
movie I
the
saw him in.
70s.
I think the dude at Roadhouse. that
Patrick
old-
Swayze, he's dead.
No, not that dude. I don't know his name. The old
With
guy.
the
in
mustache.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
Sam
mustache.
Elliott.
What's his name? Elliot.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That dude does not age. Like, he looks the same as he did in Roadhouse.
Patrick Stewart
like
hasn't
that
really
movie,
aged
too.
since Star Trek.
Yeah, he's been bald and old forever.
Forever.
Watch Dune and then watch, anything like X-Men. It's like it's the same goddamn guy.
Yeah.
Except in
yeah.
Dune, you get to see him with a machine gun and a dog.
In Logan, they used makeup to make him look older. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty funny when like you're like an old dude, but you
you're
got
not old enough. I'm
but
sorry.
you're not
I
old
can't
enough
help it.
looking. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It's funny as I'm on ringside, and I was about to put the Danhausen in my cart, but I realized I clicked on the Jericho Hausen. I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, there's two different ones.
That Jericho one looked fun
But
too. Though.
It's cool, but I would be so disappointed if that's what showed up by accident. I'm like, shit.
True.
Mattel's got an event coming up in like 2 weeks. The Mattel Creation event. It's like their Hasbro Pulse Con or whatever.
Oh, that's probably when they're gonna show the next their next
Intros?
crowdfunder.
Bro. So I put in the order for my Raw stage. So I'm just gonna buy it because it's perfectly printed. But if they show off a Raw stage, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because
Just because you bought it, they will.
I know.
Yep.
If you build it, they will make it.
But what's so dumb is I'll probably still buy it and have the one I'm having built and have this one.
Just to be angry about it.
Unless it's like literally the same. I'm assuming it's going to come with like a shit ton of lights and like extra. And you got to get the figs if the figs are dope that come with it.
Look, I might be
But-
in the minority, but I want something a little bit different from Mattel Creations. If it's another crowdfunder, I want something for the rings because they crank out 150 rings and there's like nothing to add with their rings. Like, give us an elimination chamber, give me a Hell in a Cell, give me a steel cage, like a Money in the Bank, give me something. Because I think if they do it for the 500, I mean, they could definitely do a chamber, like do the chamber, give us a couple of figures. I'd be happy with it.
Make us the original Raw ring with the freaking enhancement, the old sponsorship and things like that. I'd go for that.
Honestly, didn't someone?
Favorite ring.
Why don't they just do it all and make it modular? If it's 500, is it $500?
I think, how much was that? Brandon, do you remember how much that new gen ring was?
It was like 4 maybe.
It's gonna be like
Or-
closer to 5 probably then.
No, because they did a new gen arena and it had the little entrance stage and that lit up. And it had the ring and you were able to switch out the ring skirts.
Well, with
And
it,
it came
all the
with
studs,
Doink and I think Diesel, and they were having trouble funding it, so they threw in a Macho Man that had the black and white checkered gear, and he had like the little announcer commentary.
Here's the Raw stage that I got right here.
Oh, that's dope.
damn.
And it
But
has
here's the thing,
it has the
the
WWF
Titantron-
attitude.
Yeah. Well, so I think I'm gonna get both. Because they're switch out pieces.
It comes with the spotlight, or that's you with the flashlight?
That's somebody with a flashlight. But the Titantron is more kind of, it's like too tall. So I measured my screen that I have, and he's customly changing it to fit my screen. So I'm gonna have a video Titantron in there, and he's all the lights come with it too. I just have to like wire it up basically. But
this is obviously a true symbol of dedication to your collection.
How much?
Yeah.
Obviously, when it comes to your collection, you've liked it and you're putting a ring in it.
so the stage all the way across is like, I think he said like 40 something inches. Like
Holy shit!
it's big.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That is
That's what she said.
But
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
no, but what I wanted to show you on here was, you're talking about the look at this. This is the elimination chamber he made.
Jesus.
Wow.
That brings me back.
That's fucking
Yeah.
Thunderdome.
That's fire.
Some inches.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I get
And this
so
is like
much
the
member
good
berries
chamber.
from this
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I remember when Jax made this elimination chamber,
That's fucking.
and as a kid, I had this thing on my Christmas list almost every year. Never got it, and all my friends had it.
I remember when Blaster and Max went into this thing and they had to settle up in fucking Bartertown.
But look, it's all
I
like
understood that
chain.
reference.
Oh, and it's all chain.
That's,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
so
that
cool.
is awesome.
I mean, this probably just to craft this. I mean, you can't even.
Forever.
He had to like put all this together. Like, I don't even know how much he would charge for this, but probably a lot.
I miss
Now
that old elimination chamber. Like, I don't know. I miss it.
See, this is scaled to the small ring. So if you wanted it to the ultimate size ring, holy crap! Like, I think it's got to be like 3 feet by 3 feet or something. Like,
Jesus Christ.
That's wild.
See, that's
So-
the type of thing that they need to do as a crowdfunder. And people
Yeah.
would get behind it really quick. It's just
but like,
the entrance
mean-
stages. I don't really know how many.
what's crazy is this dude's like killing it. I mean, he makes like everything already.
Oh, the
like,
old
Wow.
SmackDown.
yeah,
That was
SmackDown.
the
That's crazy.
Marilyn Manson Beautiful
Yeah.
People.
here's
SmackDown.
his fist right here.
Yeah.
See, that was my era of SmackDown when it still had the giant fist. I miss that stage so much. The member berries are coming back to me.
When was that? Because I think I remember that.
2002?
Uh,
2003?
Yeah, I think they had it until like 09. I think.
'Cause I think I
maybe
started
09,
watching, like,
010 is when they got rid of the giant SmackDown fist, which sucks because
I
mean,
definitely
that's what
remember that.
separated.
That looks so familiar. That's so cool.
Dude, that's freaking sick.
what's
That's
crazy
like
is they
David
still
Works.
have this old SmackDown stage. It's just in a warehouse,
Yeah, I've seen that
like the
video.
WWE
Yeah.
warehouse. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, what are you doing? Bring that
Bring it
back.
back.
Bring the
Bring it back.
giant. Bring
They should
the
do
giant
like
stage
if
back.
they did like SmackDown Super Show or whatever, like the long one. They should, for like one night only, they should bring the fist back.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you're doing
Project.
Saturday Night Main Event and you're willing to go through and put all the bells and whistles to make it look like old Saturday Night Main Event, you could totally
Yeah.
do it with SmackDown.
What if they did like a project where they did a generic stage and ramp, and then like every couple months a new backdrop, like for whatever era?
If they did like a generic ring, I wouldn't mind that because you just make your own.
Stage and the ramp is almost the common. theme
Whoa,
in
what
all
is
of the
that?
different-
What is that stage with the CM Punk? That one right there. Oh, it's the WWECW.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
a lot
man,
of
just-
W's.
just adding the
Well,
lights and everything is crazy.
For us, we call it WWECW to separate it from ECW because we like to.
Well, I don't
remember
care.
The good times of ECW and when
Like, not even a little.
when Vince bought ECW and
That's cool.
ruined it.
It's like,
Did you know a duck's penis is like 3 feet long? See how interesting that wasn't?
What the heck?
That's how I was for me.
What? Why would you even know
I didn't
that?
need to know that.
Why would you
I
even
didn't
know
even
that?
know shit
Because
about
he is
that. either.
tired of hearing
Here
wrestling.
we are.
Every
We've
time
all seen
somebody
Howard the
starts
Duck, but we don't need to- we don't need to-
Death is suffering for all this, and I totally feel for the guy. I really do.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I love y'all, and like I'm cool for this,
There
but
you go.
like I don't need a 10-minute explanation all the time about fucking everything.
By the way, everybody in the chat, if you're
It is
watching
done.
this and you're not subscribed to Figure Fight Club, hit subscribe.
Yes.
Trying to
He's
get to
giving
1,000.
away
Yeah.
Trying
dragon
to win
claw.
that barbarian.
If
There's
you
a
guys
lot
are
of-
paying
there's a lot
attention
of
to
prizes.
the Instagram, Avi's got giveaways, and we get to certain tiers of them. The
It's
giveaway gets
baffling
that
to me
much
that
better.
some people haven't subscribed yet. You know, just do it. All it takes
Don't
is
you people want a free helicopter?
it's a he's giving away a HasLab, y'all.
My
At
homeboy's
1K.
grandma
A
subscribed
helicopter.
because I
You could
told- I
fly it
sent
around
out
your
to a bunch of people.
backyard.
And she's
Yeah, I
like,
already
"What is
gave out
this?"
a
I said, "Don't
helicopter.
worry about
They're
it. Don't
just
even watch
following
it.
my
Just
lead.
subscribe."
I'm just saying.
What's funny was we were actually had it in the works to do that, and then we were going to announce the giveaway at the exact moment that you announced you were giving away your helicopter. Is pretty funny.
Well, I mean, Jeff Wheat came in clutch, man. Like he was like,
Yeah, yeah.
this. And I was like, okay. I still think that's what drove it to get Dobby the carry needed. So I'm just eternally grateful.
He's a boss in my book just for starting that pay it forward thing with the bone collectors.
Absolutely.
That was. I'm all about paying it forward, man.
That was really cool. And I remember he came back and told us all that because we were at the same con. And we were just like, Jesus Christ, Jeff, you're like the nicest human in the world.
Yeah, legend move, man.
And then he shared his beer with me. So
What
that
up?
was
What up?
What up?
Is that my am?
Got some peeps.
How's it
Yeah,
going?
man.
Going on?
Guy.
Hey, I'm
There you
just backstage, refilling the green room and stuff. I got the dish
Oh.
in there, man.
Appreciate it.
I got the chips
Guy
and
comes
stuff.
in, and in the corner of my eye, I see a sneak
You got
attack. In the upper
turkey.
corner of our
I saw that too.
stream.
She coordinated it, I guess.
What up?
Going on.
What up, though?
How's it going? Hey, George, what's up, man?
What's
I got
happening?
that, dude. I got that dio, man. It's fucking. I love it.
That's great, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I showed it off last week with some new pickups.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Love you.
George, what you got in the? Would you just finish the dial you showed off tonight, or you got something else in the works?
Yeah, I got something else in the works. I don't know if I can show it though.
Gotcha.
Or actually, you know what? I will show a piece of it. I'll be right back.
You get a glimpse.
Anyone want a 12-year-old?
No, I've tried
Slightly used.
42
No.
years. I have one of those.
Police? No.
That kid-
Did she give you a nuggie? It looked like she was giving you a nuggie.
She
Avi just
headbutted
pops right back in. All right, guys, I think that's where we're ending the stream. Appreciate Joel's thoughts. It's gone off the rails.
I was like, what did I say?
I trusted you guys. I can't even go
No
on
giving
Twin
away
Migos
children.
without you guys.
That's actually the bonus. That is the stretch goal.
That's the
After the
1500.
dragonfly.
That's the 1500.
1,500, $2 grand.
YouTube, we do not run a racket here.
Oh my god.
We're not doing child labor.
What is this?
Jesus.
Oh, what you got
Oh.
there?
Christ.
Ooh, shit.
Oh,
Jeez.
shit.
Is that
Okay.
made from scratch?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow, that is awesome.
This is going to be part of a diode that I'm doing for IshCon this year.
Is it Mythic or Dungeons and Dragons related? Is it
Mythic.
yeah.
Oh,
That's so cool.
Awesome. How long did it take you to make that?
Just this headpiece, a day and a half.
What?
Wow.
It's not bad.
Dude, George is a wizard, man. He fucking he
I
kills
was
that
about to
shit.
say like 2 weeks. What? Day and a half?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is insane,
So-
man.
So the four horsemen are doing a dragon. So I was like, ain't nobody gonna have a skeletal dragon. Well, we will at IshCon. So
Wow.
That's what's
that's,
up. That's
that's
what's
just a
up.
part of it.
That's
That
sick.
is very impressive for a day and a half.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
It took me like over a week to build my diode. That is
I can't imagine.
Skeleton
That is
dragon reminds me of
excellent.
the zombie dragons off of Ark Survival. I don't know if anybody
Poor-
played that.
poor role keeper said, "Wait, what?" Question mark in the chat.
I have no link for this. Oh shit. That's
We've
wild.
stumped Rule Keeper. This is the first time.
Nice.
You just kind of do that, like, kind of when you get spurts of creativity in between, like other jobs.
Yeah, you know. I'm working on 4 different dials plus this one. So
Damn.
Wow.
it's cool because the
That is
dragon
very
is in
impressive.
scale with the mythic character, so
Right.
it's a huge piece.
Hell yeah.
You gotta build it with one of those the other toys, like they fall apart and you pull the string and it comes back together. So it looked like a pile of bones, and then when you pull the string, he's like.
Well, isn't that?
Well, I don't want to
about a
give nothing
dragon?
away, but
It could
it's
be
something
a baby
similar to that.
dragon, mid-tier. Like you don't know what stage of the life this dragon's in, so it should
Yeah.
fit in any scale.
Yeah. Are you gonna have any like smoke effect or anything in there, like a smoke machine? I knew it. I knew it.
Yep.
Great
You're going to
minds.
be able to see
Everything
the
in advance.
like you're going to be able to see the flame begin like in the chest where the rib cage is at, coming up through the.
So cool.
It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
Holy smokes!
All right, someone needs to make sure that they take pictures or video of this. So
Yeah.
then all of us that can't go to this convention can see this, because this sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to take a lot of pictures, a lot of video. I will say this is like the one dial I would love to have back. Like normally I can make something and just all right, whatever. But this one here is.
Well, that's why you gotta
Put
make
that in
two.
the terms and services. Like, all right, Ish, this is a rental.
Now I
You know
gotta
what I
ask,
mean?
how often do you make dios for people where it comes out so good that you're like, "Ah, I don't want to let it go. This is my baby. I can't let it go."
Like I think every dial I do, I can pretty much say I would keep it, but I make so much of them. Like I'm like, for example, I have a ton in my garage right now, and if anybody needs a dial, I'll give y'all great prices because my wife she wants them out, so I got a ton of them. So like, but
I mean, if you got anything like I guess like a dragon head or something, I guess I could take one of those.
You know, that might have like a smoke effect.
that might light up too, right?
Yeah.
I could probably use something like that.
Listen, man, we could talk after. We can make a deal. But yeah, but this one here though, I'm really feeling it actually.
Where's that con at?
Here in North
It's just in
Carolina.
Raleigh, right?
Yeah.
It'd be in Durham.
Durham.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so North Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I got one more question there. UV lights, like black lights?
I'm supposed to give away all my secrets. And
No, okay, no, okay, Because I'm picturing like a skeleton glow coming out of that thing with some black lights on it.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
listen, let's not give Ish no more ideas. He doesn't, you know.
No, see,
man.
this is a old dragon, so he can't make flame anymore. So he has to rock flamethrowers to have dragon breath.
I mean, I may or may not know how to make propane effects.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm. Well, you know what? I would be down for that, but being that has to go into like this glass encasement, you know, that's
We gotta check with hotel management if we can have pyro effects.
Pyro.
For the dials.
So
What
hey,
toy
we
should
don't want
fire
the
out
we
of
don't
them?
want
Is
the
that
fire
okay?
department coming in. Safety violations, building
Right.
code issues.
Who needs safety regulations?
There was plans to
Something
fly a
blowing
drone
up,
around the
sure.
convention, but I saw those giant ass expensive chandeliers, and I was like, this is not a good idea.
Don't want that, Bill.
It's gonna
Yeah,
look like the hotel scene from Ghostbusters. Chandelier just falls on the table.
right.
Dude, I used to
That's
work in
funny.
hotels, man. I know how much they would charge the book out of you.
You and me both. I was banquets, front desk, sales.
Brand's gonna get a nice bill in the mail.
I
He's
would
gonna
put my
open it
info
and it's
down
just
anywhere.
gonna keep unfolding and unfolding and unfolding.
That's the one where they call and they're like, "Yeah, you owe us a lot of money for XYZ. What credit card would you like to use?" And you're just like, "Do you think that works? Like, I just have a random 50K or whatever.
Right.
Like, sure. Let's
Like,
run
can I
those
do
numbers."
a pay in 4? Can I do a pay in 4?
Let me just go grab my black card real quick.
Like, bro, nah.
Put it on the figure Fight Club card. Just like, there you go.
Platinum edition.
I was gonna
Yeah.
get a nice call from the bank.
He's like, that's the metal one.
Hey, for a chandelier. I didn't break a chandelier.
I broke one of the crystals on one before at this house. It was like $250 for like the single crystal. I was like, bro, that's like my whole check. I was like 19. I was like,
What was you
holy
doing,
shit.
Brandon? You swinging off a chandelier?
Nah, I used to have this window job where like
Okay.
like the dudes who have like the you just go around by yourself and you do the windows. Dude,
Yeah.
that was a pimp job because
Yeah, actually, yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I used to do construction, and we had a high-end client order. It was like $8,000 a piece of crown molding. So
Oh my god!
don't make a wrong cut.
Oh man, better not.
Yeah.
Now, when I was working at hotels, I used to work in the maintenance department, and I had to go in and change the light bulbs in one of those fucking chandeliers and shit. It was not fun. On top of like a 30-foot ladder, just like no.
Yeah, we used to clean these like super rich dudes' houses, and like, man, dude, they have like elevators and stuff, and like the dopest stuff in their house. It's insane. But no collections. I was kind of disappointed. Like,
You love all this cool stuff, but you don't have toys. So.
But they had
Yeah.
other collections. They had like cars and shit.
yeah, cars and
Who
like
cares?
I
books.
guarantee you the next job you had after that probably
boy
was
toys.
going to be someone that had a collection.
Yeah, for sure. And that's
It's
the one I was like,
"Aw,
A house that has
I'm
that
so
4
sad
foot
that this guy
metal
didn't
wall.
come clean my windows. I would have loved to have shown him my giant collection.
dude,
of
the
action
next job we had, it was a punishment. I got stuck on CarMax on Glenwood. I don't know if you guys know where that is, but like it's 1,000 windows like wide by 1,000 windows like tall, and it took us like 2 weeks to clean that shit. Like it was stupid.
I remember that. I applied for a job there when I worked at Raleigh.
Yeah, that CarMax is insane. And we're on like these sketchy ladders too, and I'm like, bro, like I'm not Jeff Hardy. Like what the hell? Like I'm trying to balance and not die.
See a world of OSHA violations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize that you're not like afraid of heights until you get up high, and then you're like, oh shit.
I don't have a
And
fear.
you kind of
of
look down and
heights.
you're like,
I've got a fear
Flying
of
when you're on that
rapid
ladder.
climbing heights.
Yeah.
It-
Rapid.
it's
I
not
hate
about
heights, but I love roller coasters. It's weird.
it's not about the declining of the heights. It's that sudden stop at the end.
Yeah.
That's
Heights
what,
don't really bother me as long as the pitch to the roof is all right. Like I ain't trying to get on a roof that's like this.
dude. I got buddies of mine that climb towers for a living. Like they do like the.
I'm good on that.
I see a buddy of mine on Facebook. He's posting pictures from like the top of the towers and shit, and I'm like, you go.
have fun.
Or them dudes that
You do
climb
that.
like the radio towers
Yep.
to fix
Yep.
what? Yeah, nah, I'm good on that one too.
It's like a
They made that
friend of mine
movie-
on
a movie
Farm
about
Squad used to
that.
say, you could you
Like,
really
I
only
did some work
go
on
up
top
one.
of a super center. That's about as high as I'm going.
Yep.
What's the name of that job? That guy gets paid like how many hundreds of $1,000s to change like one light bulb at the top of the
Yeah,
tower?
per year.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
a
Yeah, that-
billion
yeah, that's-
miles up
that-
in the air.
That's tower climbers.
You couldn't
yeah,
use a drone to do it.
Nope.
Or get a better light bulb.
You invent that
lasts
drone.
longer than a year.
Yeah. Sorry.
I wonder why
World's
they don't
shittiest
take a
light bulb.
parachute up with them and jump down. Then you want to climb.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
In the job, he actually dropped the
Pretty
bulb.
sure you got to be
Have a
a
wingsuit.
certain amount of feet.
That's some
up.
Far
Fly
Cry
a couple
shit.
miles.
I'm just gonna say this. Like, you think that's the most logistical nightmare? Like, most logistic nightmare of the whole process? What happens when you're at the top of the tower and you got to go to the bathroom?
Oh, y'all getting
Fiber
rained
the
on.
person at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Y'all getting rained on.
Bulb.
Someone's gonna get rained on.
Oh, I'm not talking
I'm
about
sure
just
with-
having. I'm not talking about having to take a leak when you got to go like do a little bit more than that.
Well,
Again,
Birdie's gonna
feel
fly
sorry
from
for
the
the
sky.
person at the bottom of the tower.
Well, that's what you should have thought of before you started
Lunchbox
climbing that
has
thing.
a little story
You know what they
on.
say when you gotta go.
Let's just say
Don't
there,
drink coffee or
there-
anything.
there are stories of guys who are like, I need someone to send me up a new helmet.
No, Lunchbox.
Hey.
No.
I'd lose the pants before I lost the helmet.
Man, I mean, being up that high, I think that thing would just shut just like this. Thing wouldn't open up till tomorrow.
I mean, at that point, I mean, what good's a helmet really doing you?
It's just for show. It's for show.
Yeah, those
Lunchbox
crystals
said he
are-
broke
they're a
3
bitch.
of those crystals.
The thing is, you
Cleaning
break the
it
crystals
generally.
like that, and all the profit you made off the job is just gone, and you owe
Mhm.
money.
And you
Like,
owe money. Yeah.
so you did all your labor. You're just like shit.
That
Like,
sounds
which
like
one did he
that
break? The
business.
one with the $500 light bulbs in it? Nah.
That's like when a mover breaks an action figure in a collection.
But no,
Yeah.
Alpha Red. We did it with squeegees. It's funny. I had to sign like an NDA to be taught the secret of how to clean a window properly, and it was so stupid. But it's crazy. You do the method where like the fluid glide, like never
Yeah,
lift
you
your
signed an NDA.
squeegee. Yeah, well, it's passed by now. But
It's not like the Mr. Miyagi?
no,
Yeah,
you don't go
newspaper.
like this. So like if this is your window, right? Like the frame, you would start like this, go up, around, across, and then you do the S motion and you until you're done, and then you pull it all the way to the edge, and you did the whole window in one like swoop, and you left no streaks. And then you take a rag and just hit the edges, hit the windowsill, and you're done.
You did that pretty good with them 2 fingers, Brandon. You right.
A lot of windows.
He's got
A
experience.
lot of windows.
He's a
But,
Exact.
he's an window cleaning.
Them
No,
2
that
fingers
job
is
was-
like steel, right? You be like,
Yeah, that was a wild,
Crazy.
wild time.
I usually do it with the,
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, David, you got any figs?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Man,
He's got
we
all
get
Gotta
all
show
these
the good.
I like that answer.
chips and stuff out the way real quick.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gotta show off the good.
Me too. I got a couple.
I don't know anything about RoboForce, but these things started going on clearance. Pretty
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
man. Yeah, $10.
Aren't those NASO?
Yep.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I don't think anybody bought those when they came out.
are
They
you
look
keeping
cool.
them
I
as
just have no
is?
association with it, you know?
Yeah. Picked up the last, I don't know if anybody likes the TMNT horror ones, but I picked up the last one. Clearance for like $10. I was like, yep.
I definitely take that for
She
10
falls
bucks.
over a lot, unfortunately, but she's cool.
I'm not a good amount of them. I just keep in the box. I don't even bother. Like the Master
Oh.
Splinter, Van Helsing. I was like, them little toothpick feet. No.
Yeah.
I like the Phantom
Yeah.
design.
Got to represent the McFarlane, you know. Found a Mr. Terrific, Platinum. Haven't cracked them open yet, but
that's dope.
Oh,
looks badass with a leather jacket. Oh yeah.
I
Got
swear
the-
I
I'm
bought
not
that. I have
too-
no idea where it is.
And when you least expect, you'll find it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
glad he stopped
I got a
doing
Mr.
those platinum figures where they didn't have any paint on them.
Oh, those suck.
Oh yeah,
the
Platinum
gray
Chase.
ones.
Oh, those are
I remember I got one of those in the mail and I was
artist
like,
proof.
what the fuck is this?
I mean, those were good for like, the
Um,
Warhammer figures. But
Yeah, but it was for like the DC figures, and I was like, what is
Nah.
this? I was like, I did not pay
That Captain Cole is cold.
to have to paint my
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Dope. I saw
I think it
What's
was
up, Art?
David Holcomb on the group chat was like he found them at a Triangle or something. So I went out there looking because I was trying to find that Secret Wars Spider-Man statue that McFarlane put out. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
paint app on that thing is atrocious. they do like a base coat blue and then put the black on top of it. And you can see like the brush strokes where they couldn't cover it. Ended up leaving it behind, but Cat and Cole was cool. I'm not quite sold on like the swappable faces. Like it falls off pretty easily, so I left like the little rubber band on there.
I've heard
It's
people
funny
say
to me
that.
that that's how he's improving figures. That's what he chooses to do.
Yeah, nah, I'm not a fan. I like this.
How do you feel
Power
about
Girl.
the power? Oh, I was about to ask you how you feel.
Oh
about
yeah, it's awesome. It's cool. I mean, the cape is a little
Yeah.
short, but maybe that's just a design choice. But you know,
Really,
it's a
man?
weird pose. I don't know why she was like that. But you know,
Was she washing
You are
windows?
not helping on the
I
family.
know.
Washing
keep it age appropriate.
It's like, oh no, I
guys.
got something
know.
on my suit.
That is odd. How
You got under the
Oh,
skirt,
Lord.
bro.
I know, right?
I mean, I almost
love
got
Power
Laser
Girl.
Pants
She's cool.
banned the other day, so I guess it's.
Yeah, I forgot to give what was that? I hit up Avi a while back, but I had the flu. Got around to playing with that figure that I got in the mail from you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sick. Man, you were not lying about these pants, dude, man.
Dude, right? Yeah.
I had,
It's a
had to
bitch.
find the wife's
Oh, she got
tweezers,
cake?
man. Hell yeah, she got cake, dude. This is the only time I've had a figure where I'm just like, the cake is in the way, dude. You know?
It was because it
I
like
was just-
folds up when you're trying to get the pants on. Like,
Dude, all
Yeah.
over the place. The top was
Yeah.
like super easy.
I need Best Buy to get those back in
He
stock.
said, I got experience with, I got experience with tops.
Oh yeah. And then the last one was the wife and I got the wife got me a cool Valentine's Day gift. So she got me the Red Hulk Marvel Select.
that's a
Hell
good
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's
That's the best one.
beefy, dude.
I love that.
Hell yeah.
That's the only
Pretty
way to
sure
do
I have
Much.
that in the closet.
big figures.
Even Valentine's
You
colors.
got it as a Valentine's Day gift, and it's still in the package.
I know, man. I was gonna
Feel free
rip
to
it
crack
open,
that
but
thing
then
open, sir.
hell yeah. I'm looking
But
for
he
like
had a
my
different package to
MCU
open,
Red
so
Hulk.
don't mess around.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking for the MCU Red Hulk that I had picked up for like to compare the size, but I don't know where the hell I put it. It should have been that big. I mean, I just watched the movie, today. Won't spoil
was it?
anything, but Red Hulk was really cool. I got the shirt and everything, but
Nice.
Were you
not quite
entertained by
up
the
to the-
movie?
it was the Red Hulk was like a big seller for me. Let's just put it this way: I don't think I would have seen the movie if the
If
Red
it
Hulk
didn't have
wasn't in
Red
it.
Hulk in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
no, I don't.
Nah?
Nah.
Not a big fan of Falcon Cap or.
I wish they wouldn't have ruined the Red Hulk reveal in the trailer.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool how they kind of like wove the story together, kind of referencing old characters and storylines and stuff.
Does
Right.
does the Red Hulk in the movie have the mustache or no mustache?
No
There's like a
mustache. I
line
don't think
in
that's a
the,
huge spoiler.
Trailer. He had to lose the mustache for the election.
Just
Yeah.
fucking even Red Hulk then.
We have
Lose
a
the mustache or
celebrity
lose
in
the election.
chat. We got RG. We got a celebrity in the chat.
Yeah, we're actually
And,
me and Abby. We filmed a video with Art a couple days ago. It's gonna be like a pre-record, but it's
Cool.
pretty
Nice.
good. It's pretty good. We
yeah.
got into the fancy figures a little bit.
Oh,
Fancy.
Spicy ones?
Ooh,
The spicy figs.
Oh, spicy or
extra
fancy?
thick with
Oh,
two
you got
C's.
that Alien Romulus popcorn bucket?
Well,
Yeah, that came in like last week. I forgot about this
That's the
thing.
Dune popcorn buck. Oh, damn.
okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
a
as
little
shit,
light.
dude.
I tried to get one of those. They sold out so fast. I was like, nah, I want the
Okay,
popcorn bucket.
damn.
Is that the Mr. Beast like thing that you modified, or is that
No,
That's
it's
what-
the Alien
exactly
Romulus
what I was about to
popcorn
say.
bucket. It was a popcorn bucket they did for the Alien
Yeah.
Romulus movie.
Nah, that's cool as shit, Jay.
And it
You
has
guys are
a
looking for those,
LED in the bottom of it, so it lights up.
Yeah.
I see you, Poe, in the green room. We're full right now, but enjoy the snacks. And if somebody drops out,
I'll
we'll bring
rotate
you
out
on.
for a little bit.
All right, cool.
Pretty
Let me know
easy.
snacks.
One little switch right there.
Yeah, man. Left some chips and dip back there.
Oh man, that's cool, Jay. That looks really that's cool as shit,
Yeah,
dude.
do you want me to
Yeah,
bounce, or you just want to put me in the
It
green
took
room?
forever. For
That
it
looks
to come
awesome, but
If you want to stick around, that's cool.
popcorn.
Okay, yeah, just pop me in the green
Eating
room.
popcorn out of it.
All right.
In. Yeah, I wasn't. I knew exactly what I was putting in that thing as soon as I got it, and it wasn't popcorn.
I broke it.
Like for the few buckets I have, I never ask for the popcorn in it. I'm just like, can you just put the popcorn on the side, or how much is it without the
On
popcorn?
the side.
Because I'm not
What do
trying.
you-
What's up, everybody?
Going on.
What up, though?
I'm not decided to pop on for a little bit.
You got some figs?
Yeah, I was very saying.
We're messing with a couple of
I got a
things.
couple.
I didn't
Hey, that's
get
cool.
much. It's kind of slow this time, man. I don't know if
I
I
gotta go
showed
be a
up
nosy
last time.
neighbor. I gotta go be a nosy neighbor. Somebody was breaking into the house across the street. I want to see what the cops are doing. So I'll bow out for now, and somebody else can do
Yo,
it.
last week that shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
Oh,
Literally crazy. My neighbors, as two young girls, they called me. Their moms called me and was like, "Jay, can you go over to the house? We think somebody's in the house." I go out the back. I go to their house. They're like, "Yeah, he's in there. I heard him cock a gun." I was like, "Oh shit!" So I
Oh,
pulled
shit.
my shit out. I was like, "Well, I got a gun too," and I
Hell
just
yeah.
kind of said
It's
it
like
loud, like,
Punisher.
you know what I'm saying? And I heard him scuffle
Jeez.
off onto the fire escape. He went up onto the roof. At this time, 3 cop cars pull up in the alley. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna back up. They got it. He's stuck on the roof. Like, this dude got away. Got
No.
away.
Dude, is it fucking Spider-Man
Baltimore
breaking or
City's
something?
finest.
Jesus.
He's that grappling hook. He got away.
sounds like a GTA plot.
I'm baffled. So then my adrenaline was up, and he got away. I'm thinking, dude's gonna be creeping in my fire escape. I'm just up all night, just looking out the window, like, yo.
You got the
He must use
You got-
the GTA cheat code to get rid of the 5 stars.
Bruh, yeah, like that dude. Houdini.
I can just picture you by the window with the Glock, butt naked, baby oil, and be like, I wish you wouldn't.
Oh, no Diddy oil here, cuz.
Wish somebody would come in this fire.
J Mac goes in dry.
You just shit on it. Old school.
Oh man.
Hawk to us.
Oh,
Oh
Give
no!
me this grape jelly or the strawberry. You pick.
Yeet.
Yeah,
It's gonna
spit
happen
on
one
that
of two
thing,
ways.
dig?
the only difference between the two is whether or not you crying at the end.
Oh, boy.
Oh Lord.
Figure-wise, I don't know if I showed this one I got last week.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Hey,
Very
cowboy.
nice collector. It's pretty awesome, man. I love this figure.
Holy Liefeld.
How's
that's pretty
the quality in terms of like
The
any
quality's
safety
really, really
issues
nice,
or
man. The
anything?
paint apps, everything like that, the articulation. Like, this figure is really, really nice. I need to get that Blood Wolf. I want to try that one out.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon, look, it worked. Someone
And
said
then,
they're here because of Toy Migos.
Nice.
I got this in today.
What's up, Toy Rensu? What's going on?
Hello.
What the hell?
Oh, Batman Beyond. I love
Flag
it.
it for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I got
All
that
the
posted up
plastic
on the shelf.
overload.
Still
Yeah.
the best.
Is
thing
the
Poe
is
over here
the
like I
stand
got a couple.
strong enough to hold that up? Like, is it heavy? Light
No, it's not
feeling?
heavy,
Or...
girl.
Oh, okay.
Really light.
Yeah, that
Light
Batmobile
up
probably
and
weighs like
everything like that.
3 pounds.
Is that the
That
McFarlane
is
one?
nice.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
McFarlane one. I don't really care for McFarlane figures like that.
It
But
doesn't look
I
like
do-
the one from the show.
Huh?
That's
Maybe
supposed to
it's a
be from
comic.
the comic, I think.
Pretty sick.
I know.
Yeah, it's like a more
they
modern
should have made
one.
the one
You
from
got the
the
helicopter in the
show.
back. You got a couple
Yeah.
big vehicles.
But
I
to
just
be
wanted it
fair,
for,
though, if you weren't going to use that for
This thing.
Batman, that would look really cool with like the Cyberpunk Edge Runners figures that are coming out, because it looks like
It would be
something
pretty
that
cool
would
with that.
exist
I
for that.
Little couple modifications. Add a couple copper pieces here.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty pumped to see that one. I want
Mezco to make a Batman Beyond.
Mezco did make a Batman Beyond.
They did.
Did they?
I think it was an SDCC exclusive.
I want that. Can I have that?
I want a better one that they
Yeah,
did
you got the money?
with like a skinny body. I want a skinny body Batman Beyond.
I can give you about
That
350.
McFarlane, man. You gotta get the McFarlane.
About 350.
Nice, man.
Shoot, I didn't know they made
I need to
one.
see it in hand. I need to see it in hand.
See,
It does.
I'm
I
in
mean,
the
it does
boat that
look
Cherry's
really
best,
good.
the best Batman.
Now I wonder if that will do
can
what
watch
the
it
Lobo
over
bike
and
did,
over.
and we'll just eventually go down to
Oh,
like a
so
really
that'd be
low
nice.
price.
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, that I don't think will show up at Ollie's. That will be like a Black Friday Amazon Black Friday thing where
Yeah, for like
I've
40,
never
50
seen
bucks.
a
That'd be
single
nice.
McFarlane
I
at
think-
Dolly. I've only ever seen them at Ross.
Now, Walmart had the version with it that came with the figure. Has anybody seen those?
That thing went up in price. Like, last
Yo,
time I
my
checked, it was like
Walmart
130.
Looked like vandals
really?
came in there and attacked the toy aisle.
Instead of
Jeff, I
Andy
agree with
Truman
you.
and
Dick
Jack-
Grayson is also a better Batman than Bruce, but Terry did it first. He was a better Batman first.
What?
I like Terry.
What kind of blasphemy is going on in here?
Hey, Bruce is too emo, and he's got emotional damage. So emotional damage, you know.
What's the
Oh, yeah, we
damage?
all did it at once.
Listen,
Yeah,
It's
but you know,
Laserpants' fault.
Dick Grayson is like Batman without the emotional baggage, so he does a better job, just like Terry. Parents aren't dead. He doesn't cry about it constantly. He can just focus on just being a hero instead of, I've got to sit on this gargoyle and be upset. You know, Bruce is kind of boring. In my
How did you
opinion.
feel about, remember Justice League Unlimited, where they did the Amanda Waller story with Terry?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the
switching
epilogue.
DNA?
Yeah,
the epilogue.
they wrapped it all up. Yeah.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that? With him being his son, basically?
That's fine.
I loved it. Some people
They
didn't.
did it in the comics later, so it's canon.
It was the
there were
fact
some
they brought
people
the
that really didn't
Phantasm
like
in
it.
on that made me so happy.
I like Terry. He's a good Batman.
I do like Terry.
I want that mess.
Dude, Batman Beyond was sick. It was so
Honestly,
good.
I think the best versions of Batman are all determined by who they are teamed up with. Dick Grayson was the best Batman for Damian Wayne as Robin.
That's true.
Like Bruce Wayne, his best Batman was with Tim Drake as his Robin, and Terry was a good Batman because he had Bruce Wayne as his backup.
I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna remove Jay because I don't see him on
Yeah, that's
camera.
cool.
Because if you're still there, I just didn't see you because
I just
his
don't know
royal
I
prince
don't
has
know the
arrived.
rules. I see everybody hitting vapes, so I just don't.
No, you're good. You're good. No, you're good.
As
But
long
if somebody,
as long as you wasn't taking your clothes off and putting on that baby oil, we're all right.
Nah, we already solved that one.
Holding the
Gotta
Glock,
pay
you know
extra
what I mean?
for that, man.
He had the window with the Glock, like yo.
Thought you heard something on the fire escape. You know?
I said, "Whoa, hey man, you can't be saying that type of stuff. You're gonna
Yeah,
make
I
the
mean-
subscriber count drop on my channel."
Yo,
Oh,
definitely
man.
picked the right house instead of picking this house. Tell you
I
that.
feel you. You ain't gonna shoot me and get me oiled at the same time.
get me oiled.
Yeah. If you the guy through the window, you a boss.
Yeah, hit like everybody. If you're in the chat, hit like. Hit subscribe.
Hit the like
Not-
button for that one,
Slip
guys.
off
Come
on
on.
it.
The bullet slide right off, right?
Hit that subscribe button.
Oh man.
So did you end up pulling the trigger on that Danhausen?
Intended.
No, I got it queued up.
Yeah,
It's
it's
regular.
He's still debating.
$15. It could go cheaper. It could go. It could
No,
go for less.
Nah, see what it is. Brand is contemplating, right? Because that subscription to that $1 million, that $1 million subscription,
yeah.
bro, you
Yeah,
gotta choose.
it's about to
where
drive
his
that thing
money
be-
go, you know what I mean?
That thing be hitting at such the most random ass times too. I'd be like, okay, I got like $6
for the
till
Zord?
paycheck. I just spent on a bunch of figs, and then it's like boom, 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 boom.
What was it? What was
my
it to
God.
build again?
It's time for that elbow piece, baby.
Takes 4 years.
Dude,
You'll
What
be done
was
in no
the
time.
subscription to build?
the
The Zord, Megazord.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Go, Power
looks
Rangers.
My wallet
cool.
don't. My wallet
Looks
don't
great.
forget.
Brandon
I'm
over
still-
here trying
I'm
to
still-
convince all of us of the value of it.
I'm still contemplating not continuing, but
Now you already
gotta
in it, man.
What would you do with
I
the
gotta
rest of
see it
it?
through.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
got
see
to
it
You went
through.
too deep.
you got to
baby.
finish this so we can see what it looks like. Because I mean,
You know what? I
What I
want
would
you to
do is-
complete that thing.
Never
I
go
would-
full
I'm really
Megazord.
interested in.
I would have to make a dio of like a destructed, like defeated Megazord, where like the pieces just like poking up out of
Put
the ground and
Draken,
stuff.
put
But,
Draken above it, you know?
yeah, Draken being like, I won. You know,
Brandon,
something
what
like-
is majority of your collection back there?
Yeah.
The wonderful world of Todd.
It's about 90%
Marlin?
McFarlane back there.
Oh my.
But that's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
An eighth of what I have. Like,
It's only a fraction of the
Yeah.
Well, you gotta move them around so they're not in the main
I said
frame.
eight.
well, all my other stuff is in boxes.
The only thing
My other-
smaller is
I'm just
116.
messing with you.
My other room, like, so I got up to go look for my Mezco blade because I have a Wesley Snipes head on them, and I'm digging through boxes and it's just full of Mezcos and like Mafexes, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why
Look at all
are
these.
these up?
Yeah.
Those are-
I was about to say,
away.
what's
What's happening here?
Yeah.
So everything I've purchased mostly, or everything I've bought since I've moved here is what's on display. But everything I moved here with is still in boxes. So, and I'm already running out of room.
I got him
It
in a
makes
stranglehold.
sense. Time to rearrange.
Well, no, so not. I'm not gonna spoil a lot of the video, but when I told you we did a pre-record with Art G, and the stuff they're showing off had me like contemplating, like I got to get rid of this stuff to buy some of these figs that they're showing off because you know it's just.
I got a
I mean, but I still enjoy the line, so it's just tough. Because there's so much
You
shit.
just
to buy.
need more shelves, man. You need more shelves.
Yep.
I need
It
the
was,
shelves. I need more money.
You know, it's the collector's dilemma when you gotta clear stuff out to get new stuff.
I'll tell you
Well,
what, I sold all my McFarlane and it felt good.
I've been
Yeah.
trying to sell my McFarlane for about 4 months now, and no one
They
picks up.
sit for a while, but I held fast and I was like, I'm not taking less than what I got them listed for. They finally sold.
I got to get mine.
More toy money.
I did the same with my Hasbro Transformers. I kicked them all out and then replaced them with other stuff.
I did it with my Mezcos. So Ghostface will be my only Mezco that I have.
You're crazy.
That's what I did. I tried to downsize everything to just classified and Action Force, but I still grab a random, Deadpool,
My
Wolverine,
collection is so random.
certain characters. here and
I think
there.
what helps is not like being tempted by a figure like just because it's on sale. Like I was picking up like Fortnite figures, and I'm like, why?
Or
Like,
being tempted.
yeah, they're like gimmicky and kind of cool, a couple of them, but like, I don't
What are you gonna
need
do with it? Where are you
all
gonna
of
put it?
all of the $5 Fortnite figures. Like, just
Oh,
because
they
they're
were the
$5.
Hasbro ones.
Yeah,
I was picking and choosing. Like I had I had 4 Jazzware wild card Fortnite figures that were my Joker
Yeah.
gang, for example.
See, when those
if they're
Hasbro
cool,
ones
that's
hit Ollie's, I picked up a whole bunch of them because I play the game, so I
well, yeah. If
I've
you have
got
like
one
an
of the
attachment to it,
Fortnite
for
glider
sure.
on a stand, and I've got my Snake Eyes using that to fly
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, I painted one
think
with
a lot
like
of
a
people
camo
did that.
pattern.
I picked up the Fortnite glider only because the stand
until you
fits the
realize
No
that
Way
there's no
Home
knives
Goblin
and
glider.
glider.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it fits in there. So it doesn't really hold all the weight, but if you want it just flying in your display, you can put the Goblin glider on that. So
A
that's
lot of
why it was like $3.
Yeah,
I'm
a
not
lot
See,
of
saying
people,
this
that
is
down, just
true.
paint it blue,
It's true,
just put a
Jeff.
little
Mezco
code
did
sign on it.
do a Michael Myers and a Jason, but I already have them on
Yeah.
my shelf, and it's not the Mezco ones.
yeah, a lot of people picked up those gliders just for the stands because like Trouble Bubbles and stuff like that were big when they came
Yep.
out, when they hit out.
Yeah.
It works.
Yep.
I picked it up just to sand it down and paint it blue and make it a Cobra glider.
Nice.
The gliders. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with running toys, how I call it. You buy
Gliders
a
right
toy,
here.
play with it, sell it.
See, Abby brings up a good point. I think maybe I would make an exception if I saw that Mezco Pyramid Head. I think that would be an exception. Maybe I would break my only one Mezco in the collection rule.
Yeah.
Just because Pyramid Head is such a cool character. It's such a
Yeah.
unique design. And I see it all the
waiting for my
time
Doc
whenever...
Ock. Everyone's
Like, I
getting theirs.
see
I'm
it-
still waiting for mine.
I see it all the time when I go to the horror convention. I've seen regular pyramid heads. I've seen like all pink pyramid
Abby's got you.
heads.
Obviously got you.
Yep.
Oh, you got one? Okay. I'll reach out to you.
Got
Abby.
you.
You already got.
Got 350.
Like, I've seen so many different pyramid heads. I've seen an all pink pyramid head with like the little bow on the top and like a bow tied around the giant bleed. So
It's a fun character design.
Yeah, I still think the nurses are pretty cool, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
No,
The,
oh yeah, the
Mezco
what were
move
they
all,
called?
like
the
twitchy.
bubble heads.
Yeah.
I need more females in my collection. I felt bad I couldn't do the Cami Cakes challenge. I ain't got a Cami Cakes.
Somebody got to hook my brother up with some candy cakes, man. Come on, man.
It's this
Yo, I'll be
challenge.
got
What's
the-
this challenge?
I
For
got
real,
her
you
in my
didn't see
pile
it?
of loot that I shipped.
I've got the Cammy, I got the Jada and the figure.
You gotta pose another figure. You gotta have her bent over and pose another figure standing on her cakes.
Ah, very nice.
hell yeah.
Yeah, a couple of
David
them did it.
said, "Can I do
I
the
think
Power
Brandon
Girl?
did it.
Can I do the Power Girl?"
Yeah,
cake
Morgan.
challenge?"
Oh yeah.
I got her right here. She's in
What's
a
crazy, if
Yo,
if you
she got
pose it
them
right,
cakes.
it's literally like a shelf, like
Right?
a 90-degree shelf.
Put your drink on there, you know what I'm saying? Put your
Put
ashtray right
drinks on
there.
it.
If I had to do it, I'd probably have to use the Nightfall Catwoman, man. That thing's probably got the record for cake for McFarlane anyway.
So disproportionate.
Bag it up, shorty.
Well, no, the Nightfall Catwoman's okay. It was the Arkham one that was had the bag proportions. I thought.
Either way, her legs are too long and her torso
Brandon
is.
doing the Cami Cake challenge right now.
I never
trying to
took her
find
out of the
something
box
else
with this
to
one.
do.
She got a lot going on in the
All
front
the
too.
concentration through the sunglasses.
See, her legs are so long. Morgan's the same
Look at
scale.
that.
Her legs aren't
Rock
that long.
figure.
I cannot wait for Storm to do her.
I
own.
swear he started a 6-inch line and said, just start leg extensions. No one will know the difference. And then
I'm
That
patiently
was good.
waiting.
That was good.
I'm patiently waiting and hoping that Storm does her in 1/12 scale. Because
Well, they're doing Darkstalkers in their Arena series, so she'll be a 6-inch scale.
yeah, I'm so hyped for that.
They have my money already. I'm
And so,
waiting.
and if they make Felicia and Morgan,
ready
and
for
then they make
Felicia.
Chun-Li and Cammy,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
They got to flesh out that dark
But
stuff.
they're Street Fighter in the
They only
arena.
do
you know
Jake
they're
and
just gonna make 2 and drop the line like they always do. They drop the Gears of War line.
Dude, Darkstalkers has such a unique roster of character designs.
Well,
Like,
we
what
all
are you
only want
doing?
2 of them.
Whoops.
I was like, they didn't even do Little Red, and I
Really?
was like,
What
dude, what
is the best?
like, what are you
Everyone knows
doing?
that.
You didn't even do Little Red either. You didn't even do Felicia. Like,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
what are
her.
you doing, man?
I mean, I don't know, but maybe Jada needs to pick up that Darkstalkers line.
Oh,
Jada can pick up every single toy line.
Jada
Please
can
give them
pick up all the
McFarlane.
the
Give
fighting.
them
Jada gonna have to
McFarlane. Just hand it to them.
Well, it's
Give,
Capcom, so they got
give
their
Jada
football
all
line.
the fighting game lines.
Hey, y'all
Give
gonna
'em
put all them Star
SNK,
Wars
give 'em
or
King of
Street Fighter
Fighters,
characters
give
you
'em
want on back order as soon as they get all
Darkstalkers.
these IPs.
I'd be down for some SNK.
Again, Soul Calibur.
Give them Dead or
Grizzly.
Alive. I'm just kidding. They probably can't do Dead or Alive. Those designs.
No, I
You
definitely
can't
want
sell
the
those
females
designs
from
in
the Mortal
Target.
Kombat.
What about
Those are
Dead or Alive
yeah.
beach volleyball?
Hell yeah.
Best commercial ever. She kicks high.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, Reveltech, God damn it, I said the words. Reveltech, though, is doing the Ninja Gaiden stuff, which has the Dead or Alive characters in it.
I think didn't Figma do? Was it Figma or Figuarts was doing? They did someone from Dead or Alive, and then that was
Well,
it. And I was like,
Hayabusa just came out, and they've got Ayumi, who was my main in Dead or Alive. So
those Reveltech Street Fighter figures are gonna be. They got me for jury. They definitely got me for jury.
Did anybody make Tekken characters?
I think Storm.
Storm or
has
NECA.
Tekken.
Somebody. I know somebody did Tekken.
Oh, I think it was Bandai. Bandai did those.
Storm's got
player
Tekken.
select.
Storm's got Tekken. Bandai America's got Tekken, and then Figuarts is doing Tekken 8 figures because I've got the Kazuya right here.
I have one Storm action figure, and I don't know if it's just because it's a Gears of War one and Coltrane's chunky, but
I have that Coltrane.
he
I
is
love
dope,
their
but,
Gears
like,
figure. I hate that they canceled it.
he doesn't have like,
That's all Storm right here. So
I remember Gears of War.
I had the Dom and Mira that they were gonna do for the Gears of War line pre-ordered, but they canceled it after they announced the merging day
I mean,
because new licensing.
Yep.
I remember.
Keep holding out for a tie.
Dude, I love that
I want
game.
a tie figure.
Speaking of fighting,
It was a fun
speaking of
time,
fighting
man.
games,
When
do
the
you think-
360 was on top.
Gears of War was the best shooter at the time. Like
So-
nothing was better.
So
Yeah,
fun story.
too.
A buddy of mine entered a contest, and it was like to film a video and some stuff, and I helped him out with it, and we all won. And basically, part of the prize was like to go out to California for the Xbox 360 release party, and we all got like 360s and like all this other
That
stuff.
is awesome.
Yeah, we
That's
were out there,
sick.
and I got to see like Gears of War like premiered, and I was like, oh, I'm
I
buying
was like,
that.
oh, they got me. I'm waiting. Midnight release. They got me.
Yeah, dude, I saw that preview, and I was like, I'm so in for this, just because I hate shooters that are bunny hoppers, like where people are just like run through the battlefield, just hopping up and down, up and down. I was like,
no, I wasn't hopping, I was sliding, wall bouncing.
Sliding
Wall
wall
bounce.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
cheat.
all right,
John,
all right,
someone
all right, we're
that-
showing off. We're showing off. Hang on.
Slide picking up the shoddy before they fix that glitch. That was awesome.
Yeah, man. I actually ended
Shots
up
of
playing
Cliffy B
Gears,
just popped into
in
my
the-
head, and just like Mountain Dew and Gears of War and Xbox 360 just
Cliffy
rushed
B
me
was
to
doing
death.
it right,
dude.
man. Like
Now
I was
I
on the circuit.
had
like,
a
is the date on
lot
here?
of those
Yeah.
games in
Oh,
a choke.
All right,
Seven.
so yours is bought. I made mine. I 3D printed it.
Oh,
Oh,
Mr. Fancy Pants.
I just have the little ones for the figures. I go,
Yo, how much is 3D?
I'll sell you this one.
How much?
$100.
Yeah, hit me up.
he said so. Now, next time someone breaks in to one of my neighbors' houses,
Oh,
I'm
hell
just right
yeah.
out with that.
You have the chainsaw and the baby.
Oh.
Yoda.
Put the chainsaw sound on there, you won't know what to do.
I loved the story that Cliff Blazinski did whenever they were talking about like when they were trying to take the chainsaw out of the game, and he's like, "No, you cannot take the chainsaw out of the game. It's like peanut butter and chocolate. That shit just goes together."
When Cliffy B left that game, that's when that game went to shit.
It's not
I like
even
the Paul
Epic doing it.
Harper
It's the
figures so much.
Coalition now that does the games.
Yep. Well, the Coalition is the guys from.
The creative director from Epic, but they like transferred.
Yep.
It's never been right. Like
I mean, I like Gears 5 or 4 and 5, but yeah,
I like
OG
Ultimate.
trilogy.
Well, now they got the Emergence Day coming out.
I'm excited
Yeah.
for that. I'm so
remember
hyped for
playing-
today.
I'm
I
trying.
screamed
That'd be
when
for the
I saw
next
the
gen.
trailer.
Has
Is that
anybody read
next gen console?
I think so. Yeah, it's going to be on like a PS5 and Xbox One.
Did you see they're wanting to? I can't remember if it's a remake or a reboot for Combat Evolved.
PlayStation.
CE is getting a reboot or a
They
remake.
already did a remaster that.
No, but this one is like a fresh new.
Oh,
they're
like
gonna
a
run
fresh
it on-
remake.
They're gonna run it on a new engine and everything.
Why though? We've already played Halo like 3 times.
I mean,
Make something
they
new.
wanna. I think the plan is they want to make it to where Halo isn't exclusive to Xbox.
Yeah,
anymore.
you haven't played Halo on PlayStation.
Like
yet.
this new Halo is probably going to be able to be played on
wants
the
to play
PlayStation,
Halo on
which
PlayStation?
is
Just give us what
Nobody.
we
The
want.
controller sucks for first-person shooters.
We don't want
I've
that. We
never
want a
liked
sequel to
hardware
the
game
We want a
anyways,
sequel
right?
to the show.
oh no,
Yeah.
not
That's
this
what we
show.
want.
I couldn't
Hell
even get through
yeah.
the first episode. I was so.
Are you
I was
kidding?
like, what? No.
What was it?
But I just saw
Bruh.
that
Halo.
Netflix picked up
Yo,
that.
when
Oh
that
yeah, no, that
sword
show
lit up,
sucked.
oh,
No,
That show
I
was
couldn't get through it.
bad.
I liked
You
it.
didn't like it?
I couldn't get through.
I was
it.
entertained.
That show was
I would
really
definitely-
bad.
All I want is a Techromancer 2 or a
I think
sequel
there
to
might be
Robot
something in the water
Atomic
in North
Drive.
Carolina, my dude.
Why did they make that show? They just completely threw out all
Because
Halo and said, "Nah, we're good."
I know,
Are we
like the
talking about
Halo
the
lore
same
runs
show?
so deep that they were just like, "Well, we're not gonna give a shit about any of this. We're gonna
They could have
just
made like a
rewrite-
horror show with the
We're
flood
gonna
or
rewrite
something. Nah.
everything."
I was going
That
to
would be
say,
season 3.
if speaking of like lore and stuff, if you guys don't know, Gears of War has like 5 or 6 novels out, and they're
Oh, I've
really
read a
good.
couple of them. I have the whole comic run of Gears of War. I'm a huge
Yeah.
Gears of War fan.
Yeah,
So-
but
The Wildstorm ones, I think, published them.
Yeah.
Do the
Wildstorm
books
did.
actually tell you what the hell happened? Because I mean, I love the games, but you never actually
Yeah,
get
no, the books are great.
Yeah, the books are. So the lady who writes them, Karen Travis, she did like a
Mildred
lot of.
Jacinto.
Yeah, she did a lot of the Star Wars stuff.
That's fucking.
She like the Clone War, like the Clone Trooper Star Wars novels. It's really good. Like every one of them, they follow sort of a similar theme. Each one tells like 2 stories at the same time, one in the present and one from the past.
They're
Yeah.
really good books. Like a lot of the characters from the games were introduced in the books first. Like what's the older lady from Gears 3? She was in the
Bernie.
books first. Bernie. And then Jace was in the books first and in the comics before he was in the games. So
like,
the Gears books are like essential if you like Gears.
So yeah, if you want to know what happened at the Battle of Astro Fields, they tell you what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, and you learn about Dom's brother Carlos, and it makes you cry. It's a sad book.
You learn about
Astro Fields is the first one.
Yeah, and you learn all about like Dom's family, his mom, his dad, their Dom and Maria's kids.
They
all that.
adopted Marcus essentially, so that's why they're so close. Yeah, it's a good
Do
book.
they finally explain why Marcus has such freaking daddy issues?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
no,
he was
they-
adopted by them essentially.
Yeah, like and they talk about like Marcus's mom and how she went into the Hollow and all this stuff.
And Marcus is like posh, and he puts on this outer exterior to sound gruff and stuff, but he's like super educated and smart and like super quiet, and he's just playing a character the whole game really.
Yep, that's real good.
Okay.
Gears is amazing.
Yeah,
It doesn't need to be that good, but it is.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I had
All
so
right, guys,
much fun in the
I'm
beginning.
gonna head out.
All right, George.
It was fun. Thanks for
All right,
having
George.
me.
Thank you for showing your
Keep us
work in
updated.
progress.
All your awesome
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I can't
I
wait
will
to see that
definitely-
Dio edition.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
see the.
Post a picture of what type of diodes you got in your garage.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. All right, guys, man.
Be safe,
All
man.
All right. later.
Grab a bottle of baby oil on the way out.
This dude.
Yeah, Diddy.
Grab one
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
gallon. Grab
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
handle.
go see the wife next, so I'm gonna be all slicked up.
Yeah. Get some baby oil, get some dip, man. You're gonna be good to go.
You know
We
what
got
I'm saying?
the cheese and the Diddy oil.
Right. Have a
Oh my
good old
god.
time.
Show up to the wife.
Yeah, I thought that when someone said baby oil, I didn't want to say it.
Show up to the wife with
Yeah.
I don't know, a set of jumper cables. Like, let's go, baby.
Like they say online, say a weird thing. Just say it.
Just say it,
Is
baby.
that what they say?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it, man.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Well, I've got a couple pickups that I can show off.
What the
Now that I
fuck you
think
been
about it.
waiting for?
Well, I mean, somebody else jumped in, so. Hey!
Yay.
Awesome.
Hey,
Let's
he
go.
can play his own intro
Quiet,
music.
Dad's home. Dad's home.
He's like, all right, now that I'm
Everybody
back,
behave.
What's
I
up, guys?
buy
What up?
I
We weren't
buy
talking about
some
weird
bones
things
to
or
pick with some people.
children
Never.
or anything.
It's been in the chat
Fort
the whole
down. I
time.
love it. I love it.
I don't
How
know
you guys
anything
doing?
about that strike on the page.
Oh, dude, it's almost instant. With some of the music Brandon plays, it's crazy.
Did you get any more subscribers yet?
I don't play music anymore.
I did from Toy Migos. Definitely helped. That did help a lot actually. So
Everything
we're on the
well
way
with the chat and everything with Toy Migos.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun actually. It was a lot of fun. Those guys are really fun to like hang out with. I invited them over like on a Friday night one day.
Nice.
Just come on in and we'll have a Fight Migos episode one day.
They seem like such cool people. They seem like really chill,
Yeah.
laid back people. I like listening to their show.
Yeah, it was very low key, relaxed. I enjoyed it a lot. Toy discussions, that's what we do. So it's all
It
about the
wasn't
toy
live,
discussions.
was it?
It was live.
It was. Hey,
Yeah.
I was gonna play it on TV right here.
Yeah, it was. They
I
do
was
their
looking for it.
chat Migos on Tuesday nights at the same time. They go live
Oh,
at
not
8:15
Toy Migos?
Eastern. It's Toy Migos. This is a channel, but they call it Chat Migos as a show on Tuesday nights.
I
But it
literally
wa-
went to his channel and nothing was up.
No, it goes live at 8:15.
Oh, maybe I was a little too early because
Yeah.
you left like right at 8 o'clock.
So
I
you
left 10
heard
minutes beforehand, yeah.
everything while you were.
I'll watch the
everything while you
replay
were
for sure.
I'll watch it before.
I hope you guys all behaved.
Well,
We did not
we'll
talk
put a
about
pin
people getting
in.
naked.
We'll put a
covered in
pin
video
right
and
in that.
I
that
am.
comment.
No pervert.
Sorry, I've been itching to like press buttons all night.
There
And I
wasn't
never
any
got the
talk
chance.
about rubbing somebody in baby oil to stop an
Yeah,
intruder.
somebody doesn't.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
I mean, that would
There
actually
definitely wasn't
work
any
really
talk
well.
of baby oil and house
But
invasions or anything.
I did
like
like
that.
We love baby
the,
oil.
the Gears of War conversation. Like
Mhm.
I was there for the early days. I loved it. I loved going to the events. I loved meeting the people. Just
Okay.
staying at the hotels and like bringing your book bag with your Xbox and hooking up with the homies
Those
and
were the
playing the game.
days.
And it was
Oh, yeah.
so great. It was
Things
so
were
great.
so much simpler back then.
Oh, dude, I had an entire clique of friends that was just Gears of War buddies that that's all we did. Like that was our
It
unifying.
was
You went
either
to
Gears
events?
or Rainbow Six Vegas 2 is what we were playing, I think.
I did like
Yeah.
Vegas too.
You guys did the LAN parties too, or
I mean, I would.
we
with
did them
people
back
Definitely
in
for
there.
Gears.
Yeah, we did them back Halo days. We did LAN parties, but by the time that all came around, we were doing everything on Xbox Live.
I went under
The crazy
FYC.
thing about Gears was me and a couple of guys that we played all the time, like almost 24/7, and
Yeah.
I ended up being like number 12 in the world in Warzone,
Oh,
and
shit.
they ended up being like 3, 4, 5, and
Oh.
7.
We got a celebrity here.
He's shooting people
But that
while
was
they
when I was
down from
like-
100 miles away. That's why I played execution, so he get that noise when he try to shoot
You know
me
what?
when I'm down.
And when it came to execution, they were all like top 15 also.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
Yeah,
They don't
so
make
we
multiplayer
bounced
games
back
like
and
that
forth between
anymore.
the two.
Like,
I hated playing games online because all the kids would talk shit to me,
Yeah.
and I would
Pro
just
Lounge, baby.
They still talk shit. It hasn't
It's
changed.
still the same.
I know, I
I gave
just-
up-
They're talking shit.
Oh,
Well,
it's
enough
not,
to be
it's
someone's
not
mom
even
and
the
they're
same.
talking crap. I'm like, God, shut up.
I gave up playing games online when I was playing a game of StarCraft and got my ass kicked by like a 6-year-old kid from South Korea.
You suck. You're terrible at this game.
You gotta get good.
My mom said you suck.
Whoops.
You
Don't
got
put
that
your
new,
mom on the mic. Let me
Transverse
talk to
moderator
her.
now, though.
just
I hit a-
turns
I hit a
the
button.
Conversation.
hits the power off button for the
It was
computer.
Cammy. She fell on my keyboard.
Pushes the chair back.
Like restore.
Knock them out.
No more
Oh
StarCraft.
my God.
God, I
Cake
miss the old
knockout.
gaming days. I used to play that. I used to play, of course, Command and Conquer.
Command and Conquer.
Team Fortress, but it was a mod for freaking Quake.
Okay.
If you're a gamer today, I would definitely start buying hard copies. Stop doing the digital thing.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
I
no.
only buy
Yeah.
hard.
I have so many
copies
digital
unless
games
they're
and I regret it.
games.
Me
Dude,
too.
I don't even
Sounds
Sales,
like
they
a
get you with the sales.
sounds like a GameStop employee.
To me, negative.
Yeah.
I could upsell you for these 5 games. $20.
I do regret having
copy out in
$1,000 worth of downloadable games that some of them the servers ain't even up anymore. You can't even play them. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's I only buy the hard copies of the games.
See, my wife bought me a PS5, and then it was the digital only. But I was like, okay, like if I play video games, it'll be like 20 minutes.
So
like
the streaming box. That's what it is.
If you're listening, I got the real PS5, the one that takes discs.
Yeah. Sign up for our gamer membership, just $5 a month, and I'll give it to you.
Extra trading credit.
Now, Albie, what are you playing on that PlayStation?
Dude, I only play Street Fighter 5 and I play Mortal Kombat 11 once in a while. But that's it. And then my kids play like Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, whatever.
What you got over there?
I gave up on Street Fighter.
Oh, see, that's the Deadpool game you can't download anymore.
Yeah, shit like
I
that.
never played it and I regret it.
Damn, that game was sick. I forgot about that game. That was a dope game.
Is sick.
Nolan North is
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Yep.
That was what was that, like 2000 like
And he was actually Deadpool in the Midnight Suns game too, which is actually really good. That's a
I
fun
have it
game.
on the 360 also, but once it came out for the PS4 is shit. I have a PS5, but it came out for the PS4.
That Midnight Sun game should have done better. Is all I can say.
Yeah, it should have. I bought it after
Hot
launch. I
dog
feel
water.
bad for not buying it at launch because it should have had a sequel by now, you know, or at least been working on one. It's a good game.
So there was one game that dug its claws into me, and it was like in the early 2000s,
World of
Final
Warcraft.
Fantasy
It's okay,
11
man.
for the PlayStation 2. Did anybody play Final Fantasy 11?
No.
Is that the online one?
No, but I have a
Yeah, that's
PlayStation
online.
2.
No, but isn't Final Fantasy 14 online as well?
Right, it's the current one.
Yeah,
But 11 was the first one online.
I
And
remember
it came with a
playing
hard drive for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And you had to like use like a wireless connection or wire connection. You know, it was still early days internet.
Oh god, that but that was still also subscription to play, which drove me nuts.
Yeah, it was weird how you had to put like to buy like their currency or something like that to pay your monthly payment or whatever. But yeah, I played that for probably a decade.
That was me with City of Heroes for a while. That was the only one I ever paid for.
Well, I mean, that was like
Is it out yet? I need to go play that if that's out.
That was during that whole like wave of MMORPGs like World of Warcraft and Guild Wars, and all those were hugely popular, and everybody was trying to jump in on that.
I played Warcraft. It's funny because I was never a PC gamer, but my first apartment, me and my old roommate, we had our house broken into, and they stole like all of our shit, and they stole our PlayStations, and we were like, well, what the hell do we do? We're gamers. And then I come home one day, and my roommate's playing World of Warcraft. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, dude, our PCs are we can game on our PCs. And I was like, hell no. But then I'm like watching him play, and I'm like, son of a bitch, this is kind of cool. And we bought Warcraft, and that was the first.
God, World
PC
of
game I ever
Warcraft.
played.
World of Warcraft
sucked him in.
Yep.
But then Diablo 3 hit right after that. It was a fucking awesome game.
That's a dope figure.
That was Blizzard in their prime.
Yeah,
Hey,
I have
boy,
Diablo 4.
don't
It
care.
freaking sucks.
Now you said PlayStations. Was it the PS1, PS2?
This was what was that? It was probably like PS3 at that point.
Oh,
Damn,
PlayStation
Jeff.
3.
3 characters a week.
Nice.
Oh, is that the Monkey King?
It is. Yeah.
That's
Very
cool.
nice.
I'm like blind. I had to squint to see what that was.
Albie said, I'm tired of listening to your nostalgic days of gaming. Here is
Shut up about video games.
Club, damn it! I'm showing figures.
Nerds.
Exactly. It's all about figures.
Figure fight. They made figures for the games.
Who made that?
This is Very Cool Toys.
Very cool toys.
I
That's
don't know
sick.
that one.
Like the old,
I got the Mythic Legions one.
Yeah, dude. No,
I
thanks.
like that.
all
I
the
want that.
quality.
I see a gap on his neck.
I sold all my Mythic Legions. Dude, the neck is it's a one piece.
No, but the base of the neck. There's a
You can
gap.
see the
How
gap
is
in
the
there.
quality?
I had
on
to
this
push it
guy?
up.
There you go. Yeah.
What kind of ab articulation does it got with the armor?
Not good
the
because that
fucking
armor's
mythic
one
Legion.
piece. But yeah, I mean, it worked.
He got that hip articulation.
He bows.
No, I mean it's V Toys. You know V Toys does good stuff. There you
That
go.
looks cool.
That shit
It had like
does
rope
seem on
for
the
the
like-
like
Yeah,
soft goods rope. Yeah.
it looks dope. I like it. I didn't get a chance to open figures, so I'm gonna open figures now.
Do it.
Open them
Exactly.
shit.
Do it.
Do it. I'm playing with Batman Beyond still.
Still playing with. Oh,
See, he's got
I
the
mean,
mythic
I
Legion
wish he had a
one.
little bit better articulation, but the looks and the armor of this one, like, that thing is dope, right?
That's
no. 1 second. Let me supersize you.
If Mezco makes one, I will get it.
See, the thing is, like, the Mythic Legions, I had like 3 of them at one point. It's okay. Like, there was a lot of QC issues with that one too, though. Unfortunately.
The gold one's pretty good.
Which one?
You talking about the gold Wukong?
That's the new one, right? That's the new
Yeah,
one?
mine's solid.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they
I love
fixed
this.
I'm sure they fixed it at that point. That was the second release.
Actually, have you seen this one? Give me 1 second here. Oh, please don't fall. Please don't fall.
Jeff,
Please don't
welcome
fall.
back. No,
This-
J-Mac, so that Monkey King, like, I mean, I get it. Like, I had 3 of them, so I understand the love for it, but it was just, I mean, realistically speaking, the V Toys one and the other ones that have been released are just just a lot better.
I mean, that one looks like it has better articulation, but he also looks like he's anorexic.
yeah,
Which one
yeah.
does True Star Screamer have?
I think it's just a preference of what do you want out of your Monkey King, because like that one's more like monkey.
Oh yeah, so that's
Nice.
that's V Toys, right?
No, this is the Enveloped
That's
Yamato one. AC Mech is talking about this one. I freaking love this.
That one
figure.
looks really cool.
Too, yeah. That's a really nice one.
Little
Did
map
Oh.
here.
you get the deluxe one, or
underneath
do you
it.
have is it the 3-pack version, or is it?
This
the
isn't the 3-pack. I've got 2 out of the 3, but it is the deluxe one. One of the cool things is I love this effect of taking the arms off. He has this one, and he also has like giant monkey rage arms too. So
Cool.
yeah, that's what he's talking about. It's not from the
Envelope,
3-pack, but it is the same figures. I've got
Yeah.
2 of them. I got this
Wasn't
guy
it
and the fire guy. I did
Dude, I
not.
want-
Wasn't there like a Noda one?
That
There
one's
is
pretty
another
cool.
one too, yeah. And then there's another one. I think Noda's releasing a very similar attire to the Mythic Legions one. That's coming out very soon through 5K, or like
Yeah.
5K.
I
Yeah,
love-
it's the same guys who did the Not Turtles. I think is making a Wukong. I've got that one on pre-order. They actually have 2 versions of it, like a happy-go-lucky one and like a battle damaged one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
This is a great story. I just love the lore around this whole.
Dude, he's a
character.
copycat of Indian god called Hanuman, dude.
Yeah.
That's I mean, realistic, real lore. He came from. He was a ripoff of Hinduism.
Yes,
In other
that
words,
is absolutely correct. And that whole lore is super cool.
yeah. So the cool thing is, though, the OG, the Indian god Hanuman will have a figure coming out this year.
Oh, okay. Who's making
we'll-
that?
I forgot the guy's name, but I know his name, the owner of the company, but his name is Sumya Das. He's going to be one of our guests on our show one day. But he's an Indian dude, and so of course I know him. We
Is it
connected.
your uncle?
What are you trying to say here, Albie?
There's a network.
Trying to
There's a
make it-
network of Indian people, especially in toys, because there's not a lot of us. So when there's
They all wear
Indian people,
headsets.
and we see each other, and we're like, "Hey, you're Indian," and they're like, "Yeah, so are you?" And like, "Yeah," and then we just connect because of that. So all 3 of us know each other really well. But yeah, no, Sumya Das, he
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, I know that was a loud keyboard. Yeah, I agree.
Jeff's over here dying.
We all wear headsets, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
I mean, look, I always got a headset on.
But Sumya Das is the one who's releasing the line, but it's sculpted by Four Horsemen Studio.
Oh, okay.
So it's on
Gonna look
BBTS.
dope then.
You can order it through BBTS. I've already pre-ordered it. It looks great.
Yeah, they have the pictures and everything up too.
Yeah, pictures are up. You can find them. I'm excited for the line because he's already told me what Wave 2 is, which he hasn't announced yet. But he's told me, obviously, he's the Indian connection. We're excited. I'm excited for it just because
You had to press 9 for that information.
you call the 1-800 number and press 9. But the cool fact is, I remember telling Jeremy from Four Horsemen to make this.
I hope it's not that one.
That's pricey, whatever you're showing, but I don't see what you're showing. What is it?
Oh, I think that's because that's 1/6 scale.
I can't.
Oh, great.
Can you supersize it?
Yeah.
It's in ruples.
They're in the.
I don't think it's that one. That looks
That
like
looks like the Black Wukong figure.
Yeah,
from the
that looks
video
like
game.
They
I
want
think that's the video game.
$439.
But that looks.
That's a
also,
1/6 scale
that has
figure.
to be 1/6.
Not Rowdy.
That better be gold-plated armor.
I know, right? Better come with that extra kung fu grip.
Yo.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out for the night. It's been fun.
All right, well, take
Be
care.
safe, bro.
Make sure you check out my channel. I'm also doing a giveaway. It's 3.5. I'm giving away retro carded Venom, and I'm also doing my live stream on Thursdays. I do all that stuff. Been fun, y'all. I'll probably be here next week. So
Hell yeah.
I will see you next time.
Yes, thank you for
See you
stopping
later.
by and hanging out with us.
You bring some class to the place.
I wouldn't say that, but it's always fun.
Hey, I'm classy. Damn it.
Abby brings class to the place. Subscribe to Abby, everybody, please.
Emotional damage.
Wait, you got to use the ding dong. Thank you.
Oh
again.
yeah. Wow.
Bye.
Come again.
Ding dong.
Thank you.
Ding
Yeah,
dong,
you know, like
dong.
whenever the doors open, it makes like a little ding.
It's up.
Thank you. Come again.
Jesus, there's another one for 5.
Well, I got a couple
500.
pickups here. These came in
What's
the
up?
mail.
What you got? Ooh,
Oh, hell yeah.
some Marvel Legends.
Yep. So I bought a case,
Oh,
From
I
this
should
way.
get them.
and so I got
That's
chamber.
that ice chick, right?
Nice.
Emma Frost.
I just want that Build-A-Figure, man.
Oh, you mean this one?
I don't take money. I give out good things.
You mean this one?
Yeah, man.
Ooh, what is that? Who is that?
That's Chod from the Starjammers.
Chod?
Yeah, it showed.
Chode.
So yeah,
Never heard of the dude. That looks dope.
yeah. So Ekton, Cyclops and Havoc's father, Corsair.
Yeah.
The space pirate guy. This is one of the
Right
guys.
over my head just now.
So
Man, come on.
you know who Cyclops is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cyclops' dad is a space pirate.
Starjammers.
Yeah, Starjammers, and this
Okay.
is one of the guys that's on his space
His
pirate
crew.
crew.
He jams stars with them.
Speaking of, that's that's Corsair.
He's
There
a
he is.
pirate, that's for sure.
That's his dad. That's Cyclops' dad.
That's Cyclops' dad? Oh, crap. Okay.
And
Did you get the whole wave from somewhere specific, or?
I found a good deal on eBay. Some dude was selling
Okay.
like a whole
Oh,
case,
Nice.
but I only wanted to build a figure. Like I wanted most of the wave. I did not want the. So I've got two the Cyclopses that came in it. Like it came with 2 of the Cyclops, and I don't want that one. So if anybody wants it,
It's
Cyclops.
weird because only like part of
good.
that wave went on sale. Like, but the other stuff, it just sold. Like it did pretty good.
Yeah, I mean all of them are the whole wave is still hovering right around like $17, $18.
Yeah.
Even on Amazon.
And Amazon, okay.
Yeah. But I mean,
I wonder if we'll get any more Imperial Guard figures.
I know we've gotten Gladiator.
You got Gladiator and the one you were just holding.
Yeah. So Fang, our Imperial Guardsman. Didn't we get Hepzibah was Starjammers.
Well, Vulcan kind of counts.
Yeah, Vulcan kind of counts.
I think I'm down for a redo on Gladiator on a better body than Hyperion. I mean, it's fine, but like I think they could do something really cool.
I agree. I want him on a different body, like maybe that new Sabretooth body.
I had the worst luck for like 2 years, from like 2019 to like 2020, or like 2018 to 2019, of getting a shit ton of like left feet on both foots, and my Gladiator has 2 left feet. And
I got that on a Gambit.
We can't dance.
Yeah.
A retro carded Gambit. I got 2 left feet on it.
I ended up with like 6 figures with like 2 left feet. It was stupid.
Yeah. Now you got to find a collector that has
the right
ones
feet
with 6 right feet, and then you can trade.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good deal.
I have the SDCC Gladiator with the shiny one, the metallic one.
Yeah, I got both versions. I really like Gladiator.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories with him was, I remember it was one that Joe Mad was illustrating, and he came down like when it was right after Onslaught, and they came down to get the X-Men, and Gladiator fought Cannonball, and just was beating the dog shit out of them. And then finally he was like, wait a minute, I have a mutant power that makes me invulnerable. And he just like stopped Gladiator's punch, and like once he dropped his confidence level, it was just like it was over. But it was fun.
Did you ever read that Gladiator series? I think it was after War of Kings or during War of Kings, where they go through the whole Gladiators, like his race, their history.
No, that might have been after I got out. I stopped collecting probably 2003, 2004.
You should check that out. It's pretty awesome. It's they go through like all the different houses. It's pretty much, I mean, you know, his name is like an amalgam of like Clark and Kal-El, and then the emblem that he has on his chest is actually his family crest, but it goes through a whole bunch of his race that are just like him, just as superpowered. They all have a family crest. Their hairstyle is part of their family style, and it gets pretty wild. He ends up pretty much slaying like most of his race. It was pretty insane.
Hell yeah! I love when a good writer or a good writer takes like an obscure character like that and just does something amazing with them. Because I mean that's kind of what why I gravitated to the version 2 of X-Force, because what was that? Razor Ramon. Yep. But that's why I gravitated towards the version 2 X Factor, because there was just a team of misfits that nobody knew what to do with. And then
I love version 2.
Yeah, that was my team. That was like my go-to X-Men team.
That was Peter David doing what he does best.
Oh, that was Hobby. Don't you know Tony and I keep eyeing that 2-pack every time we go on ringside? We see that 2-pack and we're like,
Bobby, your audio.
Not right now.
Was it
can't hear you
of the X-Men that we're talking about?
Can you hear me now?
You can hear you.
There you go. Sorry, since I was taking it out of the packaging, I put myself on mute. I apologize.
Wait, that's the 2-pack that you're just now opening? Like,
yeah, really.
Like 3 years later?
Not 3 years. It just came out like a few months ago.
That's
I do like I like that gear though.
The extra
black with the red is nice.
Dude,
the colors really contrast each other.
It's a perfect Outsiders set. So
it is the perfect set for them.
Yeah, no, 100%, dude. I'm excited for this because now I'll pose it with the Hollywood Hogan and the rest of my NWO.
Yeah, I had to go on eBay and get extra hands for them.
Why?
he didn't come with like everything that he.
Did you buy it from Ringside, or you bought it?
I mean, he didn't come with
secondhand?
everything. He's got the.
He came with like a lot of hands, but
Oh, he didn't have the thumbs. Where he
the
does
thumbs, and he didn't have like the straight hands where he was kind of
Oh, to do the
sideways.
the sideways walk.
I mean, I have a Razor Ramon, so it's fine.
Yep.
Hey, no, what's up, man?
It's
We
Gator.
have. Hey, listen, the chat or the link is pinned in the chat. You're welcome to jump on for a little bit. It's 10:16, so I understand if you don't want to, but again, always welcome, Kato. I bought a few figures to open. So Scott Hall was one of them, and the other one is this one right here. So I'm gonna do this.
Well, you're not opening the Kevin Nash. You're not opening up Big
I
Sexy.
have Big Sexy next to me too, but I also been eyeing this one for a while, and I've never opened it, and I've owned it for like a year. So I'm gonna open it finally. All right, let me tell me if you guys know who this is. All right, I'm gonna supersize myself.
Jenny.
Yeah, it looked like Forrest Gump at first. Yeah.
It is Forrest Gump, dude.
Is
I
he
was
like?
Sling Blade fly.
Yo,
Is
I
he
didn't
like-
want to say it
like
because
me?
his face
He
looks
said,
like
"Where's
he-
my box of chocolates, Jenny?"
Bro, what is wrong with his face?
No, it's the cartoon
That
style.
sounds more like Elon Musk than Forrest Gump.
Does he come with the box of chocolates?
He
though?
does come with a box of chocolates, actually.
I thought he comes with Jenny.
I
No,
can dig
Jenny. Jenny
looks like
not
Tom
included.
Hanks.
Never
It looks
mind.
like Tom Hanks cosplaying as Forrest Gump.
Well, I was gonna say Billy
Jenny
Bob
sold
Thornton
separately.
cosplaying
Yeah, I was about to
as
say
Forrest Gump.
it's Forrest Gump played by Billy Bob Thornton.
It looked like the Lost Dick Tracy character.
It's like
It probably says on the box. It probably says Jenny sold separately.
there you go, right here.
He said my box
His
of
eyes are like
He
rolled
looked
in the
like
back
he
of
got
his
hit
head.
by the bus he was waiting on.
He's doing like the Undertaker roll of the
I think
eyes.
it's the only head scan that comes with it, too. Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
it's Forrest Gump.
No, it's fucking not. That is not. You lie.
Yo, he was crippled. He didn't have Down syndrome.
That's what Forrest. That's
Why
the face.
play a fucking movie on his forehead?
That's the face Forrest Gump made when he found out who Jenny all she slept with.
He comes
That's
with
five
a
is
He
good.
comes with a bench. You need a
See
old
now
black
the
lady to
bench
sit
is a
next
cool
to him.
accessory.
That's 5 is scope.
Well, here you go. Here you go. This is also.
Oh
another
my
cool-
god! Someone said in the chat he kind of does look like Richard Nixon.
Yeah, the point man.
I'm not a crook.
Here you
I
go.
am not a crook.
That's better.
I mean,
That's
that
better.
kind of height.
Yeah, yeah.
What is wrong
Cover
with
up
his
that forehead,
eyeballs,
man.
bro?
God.
His eyeballs look like he on
He got
Yeah,
that crow.
I don't know why they did the eyeballs like that though. It's like
It looks like he has a dip in his lip.
Jerk said Frankie
Chewing
Gump.
He's got that
He's got like he
Cro-Mag
looks like
forehead.
by Mike
He's got
Tyson.
Bubba Gump's
I
lip.
might have to send that to Mikey and have him paint some eyes.
I mean, dude, it's cloth goods. It's
Yeah.
great articulation too, though. Like,
Definitely.
He can run really
Yeah,
fast.
that is nice articulation.
Get Mikey to shave that nose down. Give my
And
man a nose
he
job.
comes with a ping pong paddle, dude. Like,
Fix
this
his
is,
eyeballs.
I was running.
I was running.
It makes my heart sad.
It needs like an alt head with the beard.
Oh, that's great.
I was shot in the ass in the Vietnam War.
Felt like someone jumped
The
up and
butt
bit me in the
tops.
butt top.
It happens.
Ice cream,
What?
Lieutenant
Shit.
Dan.
we're going to hell, dude.
What are you talking about? I got a condo in the lake.
He
of
looks
fire.
like he's like intensely staring at that ping pong paddle.
Staring at what? Where's his eyeballs?
His eyeballs are in the
don't
back
know.
of his head.
So
They're
how
rolling
is
Oh,
he staring
dude,
at them?
I don't know. Maybe he's got eyes like Martian Manhunter, where there's no pupils. It's just
He's like,
He has a
he's like
better-
Undertaker.
He's got a bunch of hands and stuff too. So it's
He looks
pretty
like Diddy got a
he
hold
said,
of him.
"Jenny, rest in peace."
cool. Let me put the chocolate bar away. Here you go, right here.
Legends.
That's the
Jigsaw
Tom
Steve.
Hanks from Epstein Island right there.
Life is like a urn of ashes.
It's a no from me, boss.
You never know who you're gonna get.
This is like the what is it?
Yeah, that's one small scale ice cream cone. That's cool.
So it's worth it for the accessories, but not so much for.
Yeah, how much? The bench is worth fucking $15 in my
Dude,
eye.
the bench is like literally like 10 pounds. It's heavy as
Yeah,
Don.
that's boss.
It
right
is
there.
so heavy. The bench is heavy as crap.
It looks really good.
Any die cast or metal in
The
it?
fact that we're talking about a bench when this
I know.
dude's face looked like it got hit by a bus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this part is metal, right here.
That is.
You know
that
how they
is
used
dope.
to say that Jenny is like the best villain of any movie ever,
Oh.
and fucking that figure is.
Jurek asked if there's no Dr. Pepper included.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't see any Dr. Pepper. No.
I'm pretty
Any
impressed with this chick.
He would probably
peas and
come with like
carrots?
Dr. Thunder or something.
Any what? What was the
Dr.
question?
peas and
Onion.
carrots?
No, it's just the chocolate box, the paddle. There's a briefcase.
Does he have braces for his legs?
No braces, unfortunately.
I mean, you'd have to have little baby fires for that.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, for an older, I mean, I guess, it's all cloth goods, right? So
Oh, it's cloth. That's
yeah,
cool.
this is all cloth goods right here.
That does.
Oh man,
Okay. Yeah.
might have to take.
I
that
bet the
bill
Lieutenant
somebody
Dan
else.
would be half the price.
It's like the ones that have like the cartoon look to them. I'm trying to remember. There was a Brad Pitt one from the Nazi.
Inglorious Bastard.
Yeah, Inglorious Bastards. Yeah, exactly.
But see, if
I
he
think I
had
had-
pupils, it wouldn't look cartoony. It would look real if he had pupils.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Why
went
does
that
it
route.
look like he's like
Cartoony.
cross-eyed? But it's not like they're not looking
Looks like
outwards. They're
Mr.
looking
Nixon.
inwards. Like he's looking at his nose at the same
does-
time with both of his eyes.
He looks like Richard Nixon without.
He looks
does look
cross-eyed
like
with no
Richard
pupils.
That forehead is crazy.
Yeah,
it's like-
No, his shit is
Bobby,
all the
I
way
gotta
back.
call tonight. My wife's
Yo.
texting me, so I gotta go.
All right.
Hey, Dave, thank you for
Hey,
jumping
man.
on, man.
Always see. I will see you all next week, hopefully.
Yeah,
Sir.
definitely. Well, I won't be here next week, but the chat will always, or it's going live regardless. So
Like I don't even think
I'll be
Tom
the
Hanks
chat
ever had a
window.
hairline that bad.
Dude,
Gentlemen,
it's still
take care.
pretty dope. And I have
Yeah,
a
get you later.
I have a
mean-
Hannibal Lecter from the same company as well, which I need to open up.
Bobby's like, I love my new figure I got. And we're all just nitpicking
Dude,
the shit out of it.
This is
Yes,
old.
right.
This
Yo,
is an
besides
old
his
figure,
face,
though.
that is dope.
Yeah, no, I was about to say. To be fair, like, take away that head sculpt.
Like he's got old
Yeah,
school.
send that
sneakers,
head
too.
sculpt to Mikey.
Oh, they
My
even
man
put
got- What?
the Nike
sold.
swoosh on it.
Yeah, it's old school, dude.
Wow, that's
I'm
very brave. It's brave of them to put a swoosh logo on unofficial.
It's unofficial, but it's also like different. But no, this is dope. I just wish it came with a ping pong paddle or a ping pong table or a half one.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Can always
Yeah,
You gotta
that
buy
would've been
Lieutenant Dan to get the other half of the ping pong.
I don't think they made a
That
Lieutenant
sounds
Dan
like-
though.
A ping pong paddle and a head sculpt is in Mikey's future.
I'm sure I could find one somewhere though. But I mean, this is again like I have the Hannibal Lecter from the set too, which I need to open. So that'll be. I mean, I'll be in DC next week, but maybe I'll take it with me and I'll open it.
Do they call it? Are they calling him Lannable Hector to get around copyright?
He comes with like a little lamb. I remember that. But this
Lamb
is
man.
Mr.
So
Gan.
Puts the sunscreen in the basket.
So does he say hello, Clarice, or not?
He might.
He says hello, Clarence.
Oh, now we're definitely in the Mandela effect.
All right. The next one I'll open is this one because I need to still open it.
Big sexy.
That's already open.
Big sexy.
Yeah, I'm happy. This is why I got her, and she can hold
That
every
spiral.
Oh,
sword.
Yeah, I've been thinking
I
about.
used to
grabbing-
have that figure at one point in time.
She holds every sword she came with.
It was such a good figure.
Yeah,
Well, one of,
She's a cool character in the comics too.
technically, one of those is not a sword; it's an axe. But you know.
Yeah, Jerk, no Dr. Pepper included, man.
yeah, whatever that
I
is.
think it's the axe that came with that one chick from back in the day.
Oh, Angela.
Angela, yeah.
Angela.
But she's fighting at least 2 ninjas at one time.
Yeah. Do you have the?
She's a cool character though in the X-Men comics, and she's in one of the Marvel versus Capcom games too.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the Mojo World 3-pack to go with it?
I have no, like, I'm gonna look up the lore since y'all are talking about it. I'm not a Marvel person.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
So you just buy the Marvel figures for shits and giggles?
I don't have many. Like I said, I bought her because she got 6 arms, man. Like, she comes with all these tools.
Well, if you want like a brief synopsis, basically Mojo turned her into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she got mad that she was being manipulated and broke free. Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I know vaguely.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyone got a cool Shrek figure?
Nope.
Dude, they
Bobby,
made some-
look on 5K. See if there's a Shrek figure.
I mean, they made some good
or a donkey.
Swamp ogre.
I would love to get a donkey figure. That would be dope as hell, actually. No, I've seen orcs and stuff. Like I have a few cool looking orcs from third parties, but not Shrek.
Toy Games is Boy in the Bubble. I don't even know
Oh, from
that movie with Cher.
Oh, Mask.
Yeah, that's a dope character he has.
Rocky.
Eric Stoltz played that guy, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, Rocky. His name was Rocky in the movie.
Switching out the big sexy.
Yeah, that's a good figure.
That is
That's a good head
good,
scan,
yeah.
Killing me with
Very
these
good.
wrestling characters.
It's a very.
I
good
don't
head scan.
remember this logo on the back of him though. That's weird. Is that official?
Probably.
don't
I
really
think at the
recall that
time it
movie.
probably was because they
Never
probably
had
were
an
in.
NW and then like a circle O.
No.
I
don't
guarantee you
remember
that
that.
was probably a logo they came up with before they had the actual NWO to put on merchandise and
You think
stuff.
so? That's weird.
Probably.
They just thought it'd be cool to like Easter egg it in there.
I mean, it's a dope figure, though. I mean, again, the Ultimate line. It's funny, you know, like a lot of people don't talk about the Ultimate line in general, but like the articulation, it's probably one of the best figures of all. Like Ultimates have really good articulation. I mean, you're talking about Maximum Spidey that just came out, right? Like this probably puts it to.
I'm waiting on that great.
it's all the
move to
same.
Come out.
Well, pretty much. The thing is, like, so the only thing I wish that Ultimates had was like the waist.
Yeah, had a deeper.
Had a waist bulge.
Limited.
Instead
Oh,
of-
yeah.
Yeah.
instead of a
So that
swivel.
logo is from August 12th in 1996 on Nitro. It was one of the things they debuted the New World Order.
Okay, so
Fuck
that's
you, wrestling nerds!
So I was kind of. Was that kind of on the nose though? With in terms of that's what they had before they had the actual NWO New World Order.
You're
NWO
supposed to
came
pinch
out on
my
the
leg.
I mean, this is probably Bass at the Beach. That's probably the attire he came out with. That's what I'm assuming.
Switching to the spray painted logo was the best move they ever did.
Oh my god, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. But like the only thing I wish the Ultimate line had was like a ball joint at the waist, and then probably a neck swivel as well, or like a separate neck piece.
Mm-hmm.
That would have
Yeah, I
literally.
know
Well,
he
the,
made
but,
it
what you're
It's-
describing now is just a Marvel Legend body.
No,
So
I'm
it's not
describing.
really, it's not really
I'm actually
the best
probably,
ever.
I'm probably describing a Jada Toys, to be honest with you.
No, but Marvel Legend has the same setup.
It doesn't have a ball joint at the waist.
No, but Ultimate doesn't either.
No, that's
I
what I'm saying.
mean these
No,
ones
but
have
to say
the
that
ball
it's one of the best. To say it's one of the best.
These ones have the
going
ball
right
joint
now.
in the
This
waist.
This has a drop down. The Marvel Legends don't have those.
These ones have the
G.I.
ball
Joe
joint
does.
in the waist and in the
G.I. Joe is probably
upper
better.
part.
Yeah, I mean, Jazzwares is. I don't like Jazzwares. I'll be honest about that. Like, it's the fact that the plastic is just it just feels cheap. If they used Mattel plastic and that articulation, it would have been a phenomenal figure.
I'm
I think
in for
they're
like
cool.
$7 on that dude's cape.
What's up?
I'm in for like $7 on that dude's cape.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
the
have
Danhausen.
I have a soft goods version of the
Yeah,
Danhausen's cape,
Yeah,
which is
look.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
you-
one has the wires in it and
Is
stuff.
that the
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Ring of Honor version?
Yeah, I got it. I
I
think
just
I
looked-
might have Brandon sold on the.
Yeah, it's only $15.
That's
I
why
mean,
I got it because it was only
At
15.
Jazzwares?
No, on
No,
ringside,
ringside.
it's $15.99.
Shit,
the-
I
the
bought mine for
figure.
full price. I'll buy
Yeah.
another one for $15, dude. That was
Yeah.
Ring of Honor was like a good. That was probably the best version of Danhausen.
Yeah, and he has the little jar
Yeah,
of
the
teeth.
the teeth.
the
Yeah,
teeth in the jar.
that was the best
You need to
version.
get commission. You've sold 2 tonight already.
What can I say?
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
doing.
the
I'm doing
thing with
Abby
ringside-
what Abby did to me. Okay, Abby got me hooked on the whole ringside thing. So
He's a
now
shit.
The
Yeah,
thing
got
with
me
ringside
looking-
is you got to do $60. Otherwise, there's no point of ordering from ringside.
I never
Oh, for
do
the
the
shipping.
free shipping
Yeah.
though. I always do like the 10% off code, and then I
Just so you
the
pay for
couple-
shipping, which is insane. Why would you? Do
I
that?
think with what was it? I got the Jay White, the Danhausen, and that weapons pack. I think the shipping was only like $8.
Yeah, but you could have bought more toys and not spend $8. You probably bought 4 figures for $8. Because some of their toys are for like $2.
That's towards the end of the year, though. I just wanted. Listen, I'm trying to fill out some little holes. I got.
Look,
I don't
look,
mind paying
I
the
feel you
money.
because I buy one figure at a time from Big Bad and spend $4 every time to ship it.
Yeah,
Do you?
yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Oh, I
That's
always
called-
I do the
Pay
pile
for
of
it.
loot. I'm just like I can wait.
I'm just too impatient. Like,
I mean,
I'm like I can wait.
I do the
like,
same
a
thing,
while.
Brandon.
yeah,
your track record with purchases.
yeah. I mean, I got this fucking thing.
I was gonna say my Cammy hit her time limit, so I shipped my pile of loot yesterday. So I've been
I
waiting.
think
on
I
that,
still
what,
got
90
like
days?
65 days or something like that. So it's okay. We'll fill that up.
I make them pay for it. I know they see my big old box and are just like, "What the hell?"
Have you seen
Well,
Woody's Big Bad Toy Store thing? He probably pissed them off so bad when the Iron Grenadiers came out.
Dude, he ordered what, like 100?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and they fucking brought this big ass box to his house to scan. I guarantee you, they probably looked at his order form that they got, and they were just like, they probably shook their head. They were like, "Oh man, I was about to clock out and go home, and this guy orders 100 Iron Grenadiers, and now I got
But it was 100 of the same thing. So it's not like they had to go all over the warehouse to get it.
I know, but you'd have to count them in like tens and just put them in a fucking box.
They have machines that do that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so I didn't realize it was gonna be ready so fast. I ordered food for pickup and I have to go grab it before they close.
All right.
So,
We're gonna
you're
be
gonna take it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I have to grab my
Right.
food.
Go
But
get
it's been fun, and remember, 1,000 subs. Countdown is on. A little over 2 weeks.
Free
but
helicopter, fly
hurry,
around
hurry.
the backyard.
And not
Get
just
my
that.
friend's grandma to subscribe
That's a
so I
lot
can
of
get that
it.
barbarian.
There's a lot of stuff coming out. I'm going to be adding some more Mythic Legions to it too, I think.
I'm not
Is
a big Mythic Legions fan, but that barbarian just looks cool, man.
Do you have the Snake guy too?
What?
The Snake Man?
Stink guy.
No.
Yeah, that's a dope one too. That was a Legion's Con early release at LC. He just
What is it?
walked
The
away.
Nimian.
That
Nimian
monkey,
He's like,
Infantry or something
no.
like that?
that monkey,
No.
and this.
Yeah, y'all have a good one. I'm out.
Take
Later,
care,
Brandon.
He's the only other Mythic Legions. They're the only two in my collection.
Did you guys-
So that's Walt. the Walt
Cosmic. Cosmic.
yeah, but that's Walter's exclusive figure.
Yeah, the head sculpt on that was so dope. I had to get it.
Yeah.
And he
I
had a
get it.
little bubble, but
I'm out
the bubble
myself,
doesn't
guys.
stay on great.
Boy, take care, man.
Did you
Take
guys
care. Good seeing
by
everybody.
hanging out with us?
have you guys seen that Space Zombies from Mars Kickstarter?
Oh, is it up now, or is it?
I think it's going up at the first of the month.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out because I remember I saw those. Where did I see those? Saw them at one. It might have been Legion's Con that I saw. They had their little setup, and I was like,
I'll
"Oh,
be right
this
back. 1
looks
second.
interesting."
If I could find the He-Man ones, I would
Mhm.
get those at a halfway decent price.
Okay.
I was like, I think I might have those somewhere buried.
Let me go in the vault.
Dude,
I'm not trying to pay $800 for like.
I
one.
mean, dude, I sell like cost at this point. I sell a lot of stuff, but I always just sell it at my cost, right? That's how I look at it, and it gives people good deals, and then on top of that, like it gets rid of the stuff I have.
I mean,
like,
hopefully it gets rid of the resellers because that's what annoys the hell out of me.
resellers will they want to make a profit, and which I understand because I used to do it too, so I get it.
I get that, but you bought a figure for, let's say, $100.
Mhm.
Sell it for $200, not $800.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, someone's going to price it that much upcharge. I mean, it really depends what it's going for, right? Let's just say it's going for $600, and someone puts it for $500, and they spend $200 or $100 on it. $500 will sell quick. Put it at that price.
I mean, I'm not greedy, you know. I'm not trying to
Do it as
retire on somebody's
exactly
own purchase.
which you can. Like I can tell you that now. You cannot.
Like them bone collectors, that bloody bone collector when it first came out on eBay, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's
I was happy with the regular one. I told myself when I went to DFW, if I got a bloody one, I was just gonna find someone at the convention, just either trade it or.
We put ours up on eBay.
I took my girl's fingernail polish.
There you go.
And you just made your own bloody version.
And just flicked it on there. Like,
there you go. I mean, that's all you have to do, though. Literally, that's all you have to do.
I like the chainsaw. It reminds me of.
I have like a little bone collector army with all of them with different bone helmets on.
The way that you have it posed, it reminds me of Army of Darkness.
Yeah, he's the leader. He's sending out the charge.
Dude, I just looked. That Maximum Series Spider-Man people are already selling for like $80 on eBay.
Yeah, and it's selling too. That's the funny thing about it.
That circle between his eyes is dog water. Like, I'm not a Spider-Man fan, but that shit looks retarded.
Yeah.
Like there is a small circle that connects the eyes, but it's not that fucking big. It's not that fucking big.
That shit's crazy.
I just hope all these people that spent that much and they get it, and it's not a huge disappointment where it's like, oh, I spent this much on it. It's a regrettable purchase.
That was a hill we should have died on, and you know, I get it if you're a reviewer and you bought it, but everybody else, like,
because it just shows
$5 would have been cool.
Well,
because
I
it
mean,
just shows
to play a slight devil's advocate here. Think about all the people that like all the other Spider-Man releases that may have come out in the past that somebody may not have gotten because you know it sold out or whatever. And now they got this one. I mean, there's a huge chunk of the market that's not getting it because of the price, and suddenly it's available to them for the first time. Oh, I'm getting one of the exclusive ones. I'm getting one of the nice ones. I'm going to get blah blah blah. So yeah, of course there's going to be people out there that are going to jump on it, that are going to buy it.
But it's not available.
It was available for less than a day.
And the main website that you should be able to order it on is sold out first.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why usually right? I don't do the pre-orders unless I see it.
Yeah, it's only a pre-order. It's not in hand right now.
That's literally them perpetuating the fear of like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get it.
Creation of FOMO. That's how it works.
I hope they make so many of them it ends up in Ollie's.
That would be so funny.
I will buy one at Ollie's.
Yeah, me too.
It's
Just
gonna
like-
be the summer of Ollie's again.
It was like a year of Ollie's for a while.
Well, and it's the first figure of that like line too, so they might just pump a shitload of them out.
Oh, they probably will.
I mean, dude, it was Spider-Man is maximum first time, so
Yep.
it
And
sense
then
what-
they'll
At
probably
$50 a pop, why wouldn't you just?
I mean, it sold out. I mean, you knew if you even if it was $100, you knew it was gonna sell out just because of those two reasons.
Yeah.
Spider-Man
$100,
is
it better come with a Chinese chick with a little sucky sucky.
Any idea what they're going to show on this fan stream this
No.
week?
It got canceled. It was supposed to be today, right? It got canceled.
No, that
No,
was
it's
the GI
that
Joe
was
one.
the
the
Joe.
GI Joe one.
There's a Marvel Legends one, the 20th.
The 20th. Yep.
Probably toys.
Most likely.
Oh, Ron Ivy put a.
I know
super
we're showing it. Ron, thanks for the $5 super chat. Abi, I booked my room for IshCon. I'm coming to chew gum and buy toys, and I'm all out of gum. Then you know what that means, right? It means you got to buy some toys. I'll have a table at IshCon. I know Valorverse will be there. There's gonna be Savage Crucible. There'll be a lot of fun vendors and toy vendors that are gonna be there set up. We're gonna bring in Ish in the future to talk about IshCon. But for that super chat, we're gonna go ahead and give you a video.
Hey guys, don't forget to check out Figure Fight Club.
There you go. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Ron.
Buy the figure that's blowing the bubble of gum.
That'd be funny.
I forget which figure it is, but I know there's a figure that's blowing a bubble.
Of
Boom
of-
Boom.
Is it a
I
classic
think-
character that they revealed?
Oh, Breaker.
It's Breaker.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
Joe.
Breaker.
I was thinking Marvel.
No, I don't play.
Well, I mean, you get the Jubilee that has the bubble gum,
Yeah.
and you can just pop
some
that.
Mofex figures have it too. They're like detachable, apparently,
Yeah.
from Harley.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It seems like we're getting a lot of companies doing like the live stream reveals because Mattel Creations is doing one. I think Brandon said Mattel Creations is doing one soon. Hasbro is doing one next month.
Well, I
It's
mean,
a
look
good.
at it this way: like the way that they used to advertise toys, right, was cartoons and stuff like that, right? Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're all 40 plus. None of us, well, except Kyle, he's like 12. None of us are watching cartoons anymore. You know what I mean? So like,
He's 16.
What? No, I'll be 26.
sure. So like you take it that way.
Just
Like,
got his
we're, all,
learners.
we're all on fucking YouTube. Like every collector, everybody that fucking buys a toy is basically on YouTube at one point or another. So why the fuck waste time with ad space when you can do it for free from your own fucking headquarters? Throw it on YouTube and get 10,000 assholes in your chat going, well, that figure fucking sucks.
Is it just me or that Emily chick is?
I mean,
She's a really nice lady doing a job.
She's extra.
Really nice lady? That's what comes to mind.
I mean,
Well, I would tell you, but I can't tell you until next Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah,
next Tuesday. Okay.
like that woman is
I don't even know who you're talking about at this point. So
Emily from the classified team.
yeah, I don't watch.
she's
doesn't watch it.
more than just classified. She's Hasbro's like market.
he only
Hasbro's
strictly
little
watches
gremlin.
Figure Fight Club.
He's
Avi's a strictly Figure Fight Club only watcher.
I don't watch my own show at all. Nope.
I mean,
Never.
That's bullshit because I see him commenting on all the shows I watch.
No, like I respond back to messages, right? Because I get an alert. But
You were just in Ninja's member chat last night.
no. I don't watch my own show though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm saying you didn't watch anybody's show but yours.
No. I watch everyone else's show, but I don't watch
Yeah.
my. Yeah. No way. I can't. I don't like my
It's,
voice. That's really
It's
what
a
it is.
blessing whenever you see Avi in your chat. You know it's going to be a good stream.
Well, I'm actually glad I rewatched the stream I was in last week because I heard myself through the phone and saw myself, and I was like, "Oh, that's terrible. I'm turning on my computer next time."
It's funny how that works, right? Like because ever since I started YouTube, right? Like that's been the thing. Like I don't like my voice. Like I really hate my voice. So I was like, how do I change that? But it's like you can't. So it's like, all right, well, fuck it.
Sure, you can get a voice modulator.
Yeah, I
do
I'm
what Tony
not like
does.
Tony,
Get
dude.
the-
You can't do
you could
that.
have a robot voice,
Start
or
walking around like Batman.
You can just get like a soundboard that has a couple modulations on it.
I'm just gonna start
Yeah,
beating the
that
shit
way
out
you
of
can
criminals.
have a real thick accent.
Walking around like
I
Batman.
don't have an Indian accent. I could probably do that really well. I have to practice.
I bet
Actually.
you could. I don't think you would have to
be around
practice
some
at all.
Be around some of your family, it'll come out.
Exactly.
you know how bad he's gonna throw people off when they go to conventions, and he just puts on an accent. They're gonna be like,
Yeah, just come
"That's
up
not
and
the
just-
guy."
Dude, I just have to cover up.
Saw
People will know my face, and it'll be perfect.
This,
Hello.
The same thing
Hello,
happens to me
my
whenever
name
I'm
is
around my
Maymac.
family
Nice
and the
to
southern
meet you.
accent comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I
My
grew up in
Oklahoma
Virginia.
comes out when I'm tired.
That's where I was born.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Virginia,
Virginia?
boy. So
Yep,
yeah,
Virginia.
I'm not far. I'm in Maryland.
you're in Maryland. So I used to live in Maryland before I moved here to North Carolina. Where in Maryland are you?
I'm right in the heart of it. I could throw a rock and hit Penn Station right now.
Nice.
Okay, I used to live in Germantown.
Oh, yeah. I used to go to Canton Middle actually.
Oh shit. Okay, I don't know what that
Highlandtown.
means, but okay.
There's a middle school right there in Highlandtown, like literally one.
Let me be
one
clear.
Little
I was
block
born
over.
in Virginia. I grew up in Virginia. Then I bought my first house in Maryland because
Okay.
I lived in Northern Virginia. Then since housing in Maryland was cheaper, I was like, I'm going that direction. And plus,
Yeah,
my
it
wife
was.
was born and raised in Maryland, so she probably knows what school you're talking about, but I don't.
Well, your wife sounds like a boss.
She is a boss, so
He's his boss.
exactly. She is my boss. But she lets me buy those wonderful, wonderful toys.
Keep him in the bedroom.
She puts the fight in Figure Fight Club.
She actually is the one who came up with the name, so she gets all the credit.
My girl supports me too. She asked me what I want for my birthday. March 15th is my birthday, and I was like, I want to go to ZoloCon. That's what I want to do.
There you go.
She was
got
like,
you
all right,
ticket?
let's do it. So I don't like. I'm a full-time caretaker for my uncle. I used to work
Wow.
construction, but then my uncle fell and hurt his hip. So now I'm stuck here being a caretaker every day, and so I'm gonna take care of him. Have my niece watch him, and I'm gonna zip up there on Saturday. It's like it says it's like 2 hours away, so I'll get to be there for like 4 or 5 hours, and I gotta run back.
It'd be a
Gotcha.
nice little break for you.
Yeah.
Yes. The
From
2 hour
everything.
drive will be a nice little break.
Yeah, until you get to the con. Yeah, that's true.
Can I
That's
ask you
cool.
a dumb question?
I heard great things about ZoloCon. What's up, Jeff?
Can I ask a dumb question?
We love dumb
Only
questions.
if you want a dumb answer.
So everyone knows that I love the Fantastic Four, learn to read, blah blah blah, Fantastic Four comics.
He stretches, bro.
Stop lying.
No. I'm
Not
looking
in
for
the new movie,
the
apparently.
I'm looking for the retro Johnny Storm, like in the costume, not on fucking fire. And I found them, and I was like, fucking great, $85 fucking.
Ooh, was that an exclusive?
I have no fucking idea, but I'm
Well, there's a
not buying it.
question.
Which line? Which
I think
Legends.
Marvel Legends.
Legends. I did Marvel Legends, fucking the retro carded Johnny Storm with where he's not on fire.
I know a few of them were Walgreens exclusives, but I can't remember if the Human
That was the
Torch
black
was
suit.
Walgreens.
That Fantastic Four line was the black suit. Those exclusives. They came with Johnny without the flames, and yeah.
Oh, and Sue came with the Herbie.
I'm
Dude,
thinking
hon-
the classic costume.
honestly, I mean, get a blank buck and do a custom.
That requires any sort of skill whatsoever.
You would
I mean,
be surprised what you can
Reach
do.
out to Mikey.
Yeah, that's also a plan too.
I wanted that Don Marino so bad that I was like, yo, Mikey.
JMK.
I mean,
Well,
when
you know, with the Fantastic Four movie coming out, there's a chance they might reissue the comic version.
Probably not. We're probably gonna get fucking Pedro Pascal
a
and see what Ken does. with
Well,
Fortnite.
you know those will be coming out, but
Let me ask. So Rouse just came in the backstage. Are you ready to come on now, or you want to wait? I can't hear you, by the way. Just FYI. Just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down.
She says yeah in the private chat.
Oh,
in the
okay.
chat.
You're up. You still have your green screen up. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I accidentally deleted my background, so I'll have to figure that out later. Like, I straight up deleted it. Oops.
That sucks.
It's okay.
Well,
I won't be
welcome
all
back.
fuzzy. So.
Welcome back, though. So,
Thanks.
Howdy, you're near Hampton. Are you going to be at Hampton Comic Con
When is it?
next weekend?
I work.
Oh,
I wish.
gotcha. Because I'm making it.
I mean, I'm off on Saturday, so I don't know. Maybe I could drive down there. Hampton's like 4 hours from me.
4 hours. Holy shit. Okay.
Because I live in Nova, so it's closer to DC than.
You live in Northern Virginia. Okay. Where in Nova? Don't mind me.
So do you know where Winchester is?
Yeah.
I'm close to there. So it's not quite Nova. It's slightly past Nova, but.
I lived all over Nova, so that's what I'm saying. I'm actually in Ashburn next weekend.
I grew up in Ashburn. I was about to say I graduated from high school there, and so did Patton Oswalt, the same high school I went to. So.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll be in Ashburn for work next week. On
Oh, cool.
Monday.
Oh, yeah, you're right around the corner. It's like 45 minutes from me.
Mhm.
All right.
From Winchester, for sure.
I'm about to head out, guys.
Thank you, man. Thanks for jumping on.
Yep. Take
Yeah,
care.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah, no,
That's okay.
I lived all over Northern Virginia for many years.
So you've been to Ashburn, right?
Of course.
Do you know where the Ashburn pub was? Have you ever gone there?
The pub?
The Ashburn pub? Yeah, it was just called the pub. But okay, because my aunt used to own it. So I was about to say, if you'd been there, then you probably met someone in my family.
I may have been there, to be honest with you, but like this
It was in that shopping center where the McDonald's and the Giant and all that stuff is, right in Ashburn Center. It's kind of big, but not really. If you're in Ashburn Primer, it's like that one area is like where the residence and all that stuff is. But because it's kind of on the outskirts of DC, it's where a lot of people commute from. So it's one of those.
Loudoun
We call
County.
it Ashburn around here.
Well, since Trump's in office, DC is almost evacuated. You can buy.
Oh yeah, Virginia's about to go.
You can buy up all kinds of real estate in DC.
Yeah.
But just so
You
you
have the
know,
money for it.
that is not part of the United States. That's the District of Columbia.
It is a district, yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot of houses
get
up
that
for sale and a whole lot of people moving because they all commute from this area, you know.
So we are not a political channel, so I'm just gonna play this song and we will drop Trump.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cat. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating.
Sorry, I really like that song.
I wasn't really trying
I
to
got
bring him
these.
up for the real estate.
No, dude, real estate is just expensive everywhere right now, and it'll continue to be expensive for a little while.
Now, how do you feel about the Luke and Leia? I know I haven't taken them out of the box yet, but at least
I mean,
first impression.
so like those originals are so old, and I know they did the archive Leia like what last year,
Mhm.
but it was still like putting lipstick on a pig, literally. So like this has no soft goods. The soft goods were really bad on the first Leia and the first Luke.
But
So no soft goods on these.
plastic is really well molded.
Yeah, it's really like they sculpted them really well. So I don't generally pick up Black Series anymore because if I turned my camera around, it'd be pointed directly at my Black Series shelf, and it's taller than I am. It's completely stacked full. So I just do swap replacements. Like these have been a long time coming. So when we get that new Han Solo eventually, I'm gonna grab that. Probably the Chewbacca, and they're doing a re-release R2 for Revenge of the Sith, so I'll need that one. And you know, it's just like I got get rid of the old ones because the old R2s are like this big, and he's supposed to be like this big. So it's just I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. So if
They're
there's
just
an update,
out with the old, in with the new.
yeah, and if there's an update and I feel like it's worth it, I will get it. If not, I'm gonna wait until I
Ron,
see it at Ollie's.
I want to respond to Ron here for a second, dude. It doesn't matter if you sound country as hell. at all. That's not what about this. It's about joining. It's the camaraderie of nerdism. Let's just have fun talking toys. That's really what it is.
I don't use my real accent, so.
Dude, like you get me drunk enough, I'll have a country accent because.
Oh, I start yelling. I get real country.
Yeah, it comes out. Trust me.
What the heck are you talking about? I don't
Indian
know.
country accent.
Dude, I mean, I'm Virginia born, right? Or Virginia. Not
Oh,
born,
true.
Raised.
757. We're from the same area, like
Exactly. Yeah. Like
right on the border of North Carolina. I
was
talk English
raised in
sometimes.
Virginia, and dude, there was trailer parks in my backyard, so I get it. And I would party with those people all the time. It was so fun.
Hey.
I say y'all. All
That's
like I don't
funny.
say you all. I say y'all.
That's a North Carolina thing too.
I was like, yeah, it's that this area right around here. Well, not here where I am now, but where I grew up. Said y'all.
Yep.
All that kind of southern stuff.
I don't think I picked up a. Luckily, I didn't pick up the Baltimore accent because I got tossed around and went to like 28 different elementary schools, 15 middle schools, and 9 different high schools.
I feel that. I definitely feel that.
I mean, I was in the slow reading group when I was in elementary school, so I get it. I mean, I came to the country when I was really young, and I was all type of confused because, like, I'm Indian, German born, but I wasn't a citizen. But I was learning Hindi, German, and then Spanish and English and all this other stuff. So it's confusing, very, very confusing.
You're cultured is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Hey,
So yeah.
Are you fluent in all that though?
No, not at all. I am fluent in Hindi. Yeah, I speak Hindi, Punjabi.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No German.
I speak German. Like I understand it, but you have to go slow. German speak faster shit, dude. I understand a little because I took advanced German in college, and I aced it. But it's just and like, my family in Germany is still there, right? So I visit often.
That's cool.
Yeah, I go very often. I just went last year. So it just takes time to like get with it. I mean, I know the important terms, right? Like, hey, give me a beer and where's the bathroom?
That's the important.
Yeah, that's
Necesito cerveza, por
and then
favor.
the third most important question: do you understand English? Those are the 3 things I spit out.
Bathroom, water, beer.
Exactly. Dude, Toy Rex, it doesn't matter about your room, how clean it is. Trust me, I get it. Because we all live in boxes because we're collectors. Jump on anytime. You're welcome.
I mean, that's what I was telling my girl. I was like, I want to kind of set up over there so they can actually see my toy shelf, but whatever.
I mean, I could dual screen it and use my phone as another screen and walk around my room that I'm in right now, but it's a lot of work.
Room tour?
Room tour.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So I was
Don't
Go ahead.
tease me. We had a good time.
I pretty much chill in the kitchen because my house is my toy room. My spare rooms in my house are my kids' rooms. So
That's cool. See, my wife doesn't allow that. I'm only allowed to have toys here and then my man cave. And I guess my bedroom as well with the boxes full of toys.
Let me see if I can get that situated and I can show this room really quick.
that's a bonus for not being married anymore. Is
Oh, see.
Put my toys wherever the fuck I want.
right.
Yeah, I can't say that to my wife. She'll get really angry.
So
I'll end up in the
a lot of
doghouse.
my collection is in my bedroom, but I don't have like a room for a desk or anything like that in there. So that's kind of still why I'm posted out.
So like it's funny. I did a was it Grown Ass Men Toys podcast, and I did the toy room tour. I showed them my house because like, I had toys in a lot of different places. So I was in my closet. I was like, hey, look at the Hot Toys collection. It's all up there, like, in my closet. I have boxes over here in the corner.
This is my fancy closet.
Yeah, it was so funny because they were laughing at me the whole time, like behind the scenes. But no, it was fun to do that and just kind of show off. Because, look, you don't get a glimpse of my man cave upstairs at all. It's very dim. It's dark and there's no light set up. But there's 15 bookshelves, and then there's like
Oh my god.
there's 40 feet of like shelves on the wall. So it's just mess goes
40 feet?
40 feet because it's circular, right? Like, or it's a square. So like I installed the 2 rows of wall shelves. That way I could just keep all the new in box or open box items, like anything expensive, like Mesco's, SHF, Storm Collectibles, the third party stuff that are like literally. I pulled this box down from
That thing's gonna give me nightmares tonight.
yeah, I pulled this box.
The
from
Richard Nixon.
Forrest Gump.
And then I'm gonna go put it back in the shelf, like, and it's awesome because it saves so much space because it's all lined up at the, like, I have like 9-foot ceilings, so it goes to the top, so it works out really well.
Wow, 9 feet.
Yeah.
There's so many toys in that bad boy.
There's a shit ton of toys everywhere. I have toys in my laundry room.
I think it reduces on the first floor. It's like 14 foot.
Oh,
and then I think second floor is 10 foot. And
My condolences are on.
I'm 6
Yeah,
foot.
yeah. Sorry, Ron. At least you got all of us to talk to it, and we're all here
That's
for you,
why
and we're
10 foot
a great community.
Dude, more power to you, Ron, man. Always here to chat and always here to talk if you ever need it. I can't even imagine though.
I mean, I used to
What,
collect.
you have 14 feet?
Yeah, I mean, this one might be 10, but
I was gonna say, dude,
12
12-inch wall shelves. You could do
Yeah.
2 wall shelves. No one's gonna hit your head on that.
I have a little indent right there. Like, I wanted to put shelves all the way up right there.
That's
I
what I
guess I'll
did.
do a room tour real quick. Let me.
That's what I did over here. Like, this was all custom built. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Like,
I
this is
did this whole room actually. I redid
there's
this
actually
whole house.
stuff on top. You don't see it ever. So
Oh, wow.
there's boxes up there. Mesco's, Cesare. I mean, dude, all the
I like the whole
Yeah.
loose shelf, the big loose shelf right there.
And then I wanted to do shelves here, small shelf, because I had to invert my door. My door would open inwards. I had to switch it around where it opens outward.
Ninjas.
Yeah, exactly. And then I got these installed for the small shelf, and then this has like the diodes in the back for like scenes, which
Looks
didn't really.
nice. Looks good.
It was
Especially while
exciting.
you're streaming.
Yeah. I mean, that's really what I wanted. It's really interesting when you do like work meetings. So. Because I work with my work laptop, so I work from here. So people see all of this, and it's immediate.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's behind you? So,
I'm
Toys.
usually here
Uh.
playing the game. Like, this is one TV there, and it's a mess right there. But yeah, and then we got another TV over there. But you can't even tell, but that's the glow in the dark Swarm character over there underneath the black light. But it's so far away you can't see shit.
Oh, got you. But is
You,
it the Swarm Tracer?
Yeah.
You want to see my room real quick?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, let me get this
Tour.
other one. I entered the studio on my phone.
I got
so-
you. You have to mute yourself on the other one though.
Yeah.
I'll mute you. Don't worry.
Gonna be an echo.
Going mobile.
Whoa.
Did you mute her on both?
She's muted on the other one too. I can't unmute you on one of.
Am I?
Oh,
There
you're definitely a gamer.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend's corner stuff. All the Monster High dolls we got together.
Oh,
And then
that Bride of Frankenstein is cool.
This
That's a
is
gamer
the
setup if I
editing
ever saw
setup,
one.
gaming setup, all that kind of stuff.
That's dope.
And then our 3D printer is over here. This is her studio. I'm using it.
What do you 3D print?
Well, she 3D printed all the stuff on the printer. Sorry, let me turn this down. So all this stuff, she added these modifications to it and just printed out. She printed out, I'll show you over on my shelf, the guitars and all that stuff. She printed this and I painted it.
Nice, that's cool.
Oh, the little minecart.
For Indiana Jones. And yeah, there's my Adventure Series shelf with some Star Wars stuff down there, and then all the other Star Wars stuff is over here. So when I said I had a lot, that's why I really don't do Star Wars stuff on my channel. And then, like I said, I love Power Rangers. So we got all the Power Rangers over here. The monsters, the bad guys.
Nice.
And then down there is the G.I. Joes and the Balaverse and Monster Force stuff. Sorry if I can't hear y'all. I don't want to like do any echo or anything, but you know, Marvel vs. Capcom. There's my 90s Street Sharks and Biker Mice and stuff.
You see Earthworm Jim?
I was about to say, I think I see an Earthworm
Yeah,
Jim.
that's the premium DNA.
Yeah, I have that one too. That's dope. It's a good figure.
It took 2 copies to get a great one, but this one's like perfect. I don't have any problems with them. There's some of my old stuff. And then
is that Street Sharks?
Yeah.
Nice.
Those are the original ones right here. So I got in most of the original and the 3 original Biker Mice too. And then there's the new Street Sharks back there. Can I turn a light on? Let me see.
Awesome.
No, it doesn't work.
Sonic and Knuckles,
but that's the new
Sonic,
ones.
Mario.
And then we've got, you know, the Mezcos and all the imports. And then this is my Marvel Legends aren't even in this room, but that's the NECA stuff. And then there's all my Gears of War, NECA and Storm, and all the Spin Master stuff. But yeah, that's this room. There's the Transformers in a DeLorean.
Nice. And
blows my collection out of the water.
She left. Oh, there she is. Okay.
You back?
Sorry if I couldn't hear y'all very well.
No, that's awesome. Great collection.
Thank you.
All right, Albie, now it's your turn. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude, I have to go upstairs and I can't do that right now.
Like that.
Not at this time.
Back in the closet.
I can't at this time. I mean, just go watch Grown Ass Men Toys podcast with me, and you'll see my you'll see my ugly mug in the thumbnail. You'll literally see my collection in my man cave upstairs. Because a lot of people don't know. People think it's just this, and it's not just this. There's an entire room upstairs.
You went straight from childhood and just kept on collecting?
Me? No.
No. When did you get back into it?
I stopped collecting. So when I was younger, I had like X-Men and some random ass toys like G.I. Joes and DC, and then wrestling. Then I stopped at 13, and then in 2016, as an adult, after being married with my current wife, I started collecting again, and ever since then it's been
what sparked it?
My a friend of mine back in the day in Maryland. So I lived in Maryland at the time. He gifted me WWE Legends Eddie Guerrero, and
Eddie.
Yeah, it's always Eddie. I mean, he's my favorite wrestler. Eddie Guerrero is my favorite wrestler, which is why he gifted it to me. But like the idea, like I guess the story was like I was at his house for a pay-per-view, and like my wife and I, and then his wife and him, and his wife was like, "Hey, go show me your collection downstairs." He was a little embarrassed by it, but he reluctantly did it. And then I went I was like, "What the fuck is all of this?" Like I didn't know this was a thing, right? Like, so this was all new to me. And I was like, "This is really cool." And like we were down there for like an hour talking about all the figures, and like he had mostly wrestling and Batman. And then it was near my birthday, and he gifted me the Eddie Guerrero as a birthday gift. And I didn't want to open it, and I was like, I'm curious to like see how this is. So I bought other figures, and then more figures, and then it just started the whole.
Oh.
I was in wrestling for like a year and a half, 2 years almost, or like a year, I would say, and then it shifted into different things.
Now you got a house full of figures.
Now I have an entire freaking house full of figures. So
I have friends that know me for 10 years that don't know a thing about me collecting action figures.
So you hide it from people. So this is always
I don't hide it. Like,
but
you just don't make it
know
obvious.
me well enough. Yeah, like if you just come into the first floor of my house, you wouldn't know. If you know me well enough to make it up to my room, then you know I collect them.
It's funny, like, so when we have like new guests at my house, like people who have never been to our house, they always want a room tour because I mean, they always just want a house tour in general, right? So like my wife would be like, "Hey, go show me your room." I was just to give her a look. I was like, "They're not into this shit." I mean, like, just show it to them. And
what's crazy is
they're like, no, they're gonna bump into my shelf, and all my figures are gonna domino.
I would say 7 out of 10 people are actually interested.
No,
even if
it's
they're
a jaw
not
drop.
into toys.
Exactly. I love seeing the jaw drop. As soon as they open the door, their jaw literally drops to the floor. They're like,
It's
"Holy
like the scene
shit!
from
what is
Willy
all
Wonka
of
and the
this?"
Chocolate Factory.
And then all
They
it
go
takes
into
is
the-
you to
they're
have
the kids,
something similar to like one thing from your background to be like,
Oh,
oh
yeah,
I
100%.
remember this, and then it's
Yep.
on.
No, it's amazing, dude. It's really funny because the amount of people who come. I mean, I don't hide the fact that I'm a toy collector because it's everywhere at this point.
I advertise it. I'm like, check out my YouTube.
I mean,
that's what I do.
I sell
Right.
toys.
I'm on
I
YouTube
sell
Live.
toys to my CEO of my company. He buys toys off of me. He subscribed to the channel as well.
So you're his dealer, is what you're saying?
Exactly, because
His dealer-
but
you're
he's
his
in-
enabler.
he's into like he's into sports, right? Like, so he's NBA, football, and all this other stuff. So I sell him all the sports stuff. I was like, hey, I have
Go get 'em all those from Ollie's.
oh, the
$50 basketball characters.
I sold them those already. I marked it up a little bit though. But I also gave him the Mopx, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James that I had sitting
okay.
around. Yeah.
Nice.
But then he's also into UFC, so I had a bunch of UFC figures, and I was like, "Here, take this." Like, it's sitting in my collection, and I'm getting rid of
Articulation
it.
has to be great on
Dude, I
those.
tell you, it always starts with Abby. That's what happened with me. he enabled me. He was like, "Hey, look at Ringside. They have all these wrestling figures on sale, and now look what happened."
But the funny thing is, like, he knows that I'm a wrestling fan and all that stuff, so he'll send me like, "Hey, do you want to go to New York Comic Con?" I was like, "Yes." I was
No,
like, "Yes, I do."
But to be fair, I can't put all the blame on Abby because I got back into collecting, I think 2015 or 2016, but I think
I didn't know you back then, so
I got out of. Well, I got
Can't blame
out
it on
of
him.
like figures and stuff. I mean, I have all my figures from when I was a kid, but like I got out of it.
Oh, I wish I
like
still
around
did.
09,
And
010.
then you hit
so.
the girl age, right? So you started noticing girls and all that stuff. So
No, I don't think it was that. I think it was just.
Oh, that wasn't it.
It might have just been like a dark ages thing. You know, you hear like about dark ages of collecting where you're like, oh, I hit my dark ages, so I just gave
This
up
isn't
on
cool
this.
anymore.
And so then when I got my first job in high school, that's when I started getting back into collecting, and that's when I started collecting the Mattel WWE figures, and that's when I got back into wrestling. And I found out about the WWE network, and then I got into that, and then that's how I fell back down into the rabbit hole.
that's how I got back into wrestling in general, like WWE Network. I was at the time I was dating my wife, so I didn't have cable. She did, so we were watching TV Monday night.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, look, wrestling's on. Let's watch this for a minute." And then I saw an ad for a network, and I was like, "Oh, I could go watch all the old Nitros." Sold. I went home that night and got the WWE Network.
And little did you know, a few years later, they would shut down the
You have a
network and
house
they'd
full of
make
wrestling
you.
figures.
And
I mean,
they would
honestly
shut
speaking,
down the
though, like,
WWE network, and they would make
I
you
got
get
hardcore.
Peacock.
I got hardcore into wrestling, then I stopped watching again, and then AEW brought me back to wrestling in like 2020 or 2021. Yeah, 2020. And
And then you
after
had to
that,
get Peacock. to
then I
watch
stopped.
the-
Then I stopped watching AEW because I hated it.
But they still got you to transfer from WWE network to Peacock, so you could watch all the old stuff.
Xfinity gives it to me for free for paying for their internet, so I get all the pay-per-views.
There you go. I mean, I bought Peacock just recently, honestly. Actually, just this Black Friday sale.
Peacock was
like-
really
Oh, I
cheap
think-
there at the early on. It was
I mean, I
like,
still
like
don't mind it. I
$5.
think it's still cheaper than what I was
Yellowstone?
paying each month for
Pretty
the
sure that's where I
network.
watched
I mean, it was like $10 for the year for Black Friday sale. So I was like, done. And my wife watches it, so I was like, even better.
That's
Now,
cool. My girlfriend hates when I watch wrestling. I can barely. I have to stay up late to watch it.
my wife will only watch it if I'm watching it and I want her to watch it. Otherwise, she won't.
She thinks it's the dumbest thing ever. She's like, this is fake. I'm like, we could get into a whole discussion about the fakeness of the
You're like,
physicality of wrestling.
Just let me have my happiness.
But
woman.
I
Let me
like
have
when
my
Rhea
happiness.
Ripley makes the other people lose. Come on, just let me watch that.
See, that's the
Like,
cool thing
lady,
about my wife.
I'm
She'll
too invested into this.
So
lady.
my
Let
wife
me-
will go to events. Like I've taken her to AEW shows, WWE shows. I've taken her a lot of wrestling places, and she'll go just because she knows she's not a fan. I'll be up front, but she'll enjoy it because I'm enjoying it. So
I haven't been to one.
That's
yet.
good.
It's on the list to go to a live.
I went to
event
one
and
a long
experience
time
it.
ago. I think 2008. Shaq
Gotcha.
and the Big Show were there, so it was that show. I remember that one. It was like who was tagging with Big Show at the time? I don't remember. It was a long time.
Where,
Oh, I've
where are
been
you
to so
located
many.
at, Attic?
Huh?
Where are you located at?
Texas.
Texas.
And you didn't go to the DFW?
I did,
He did
last
He
year.
did.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
You
just
said
I
you
didn't
didn't
know anyone there. I think I knew
Oh.
one person from YouTube, but that was it. I think I only went on Sunday. So I was
wish I
there,
went to
and
DFW.
then I left because it was like the humidity was just too much. So I was like,
Scuba
no, I'm
Pete
going.
with his flag in the pool, like it looked like a ball all the way through.
I'll be right back.
But see, it's cool seeing all these, like these little stories here. Like I know people that were into Lego as a kid, and they went through a dark age where they either sold all their Lego stuff they had as a kid, or they just pretty much gave up on it. And then they walked into a store one day and saw something that they remember as a kid, and that's what just reignited everything.
All my Lego sets got recycled into making G.I. Joe vehicles or bases.
But you were able to repurpose it though, which is still, I mean, that's still cool.
Yeah, I would build the one thing and that would last not very long and be demolished and mixed in with the rest of it, and how I could incorporate that into a vehicle or some kind of base for the G.I. Joes.
That's still cool though. Like it is. I mean, I always think it's interesting hearing everyone's story on how they get into collecting and everything, because I mean, each story is unique to each person, but at the end of the day, somehow it all splices together into one.
It would definitely be classified. Like the new classified came out. I was young enough that I got a couple He-Mans. G.I. Joe came out. I really gravitated towards G.I. Joe, like 3/3. But then girls and moving and life and all that happens, and even though that did happen, I had Jinx and Quick Kick like in my junk drawer in my house, like throughout my moves. Like those two G.I. Joes always came with me. So when I saw them, the classified figures came out, they got me, man. It got me back in. And then it led me to Action Force with Bobby Vala and just a better product. So I'm like, now I'm leaning more towards Action Force, but I definitely pick up certain classifieds here and there.
But did you at least get the classified Jinx and the Quick Kick since you had them in the junk drawer?
Yeah, I do.
There you go.
Yeah.
I ever stopped collecting. I think I always was a collector. Like when I was a kid, like whatever toys I got, my grandmother would have garage sales, and I would sell toys, and I would usually use it to buy something else. And then as I grew up, toys turned into video games, CDs, DVDs, like just media. And then
so you were always a collector.
all your toys got converted into media?
Pretty much, yeah. Like I had a little bit of stuff from my childhood, and then it was like Joe's. It was 3 3/4 vintage Joe's. And I ended up selling vintage Joe's because I didn't want to have like 40-year-old plastic on my shelves. But a lot of times, yeah, I repurpose stuff. Like in 2007, I started collecting Transformers because the Transformer movie was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think right in the swing of Marvel, the MCU, I started collecting Marvel Legends around that time. And then I got rid of most of all that stuff. And then I think it wasn't until about, 2015, 2016, that was when I started more focus into toys. I don't know what it was, the catalyst. I think I found like I went to Big Fun in Columbus. It's a toy store. And I got a barbecue G.I. Joe action figure, and it kind of just grew from there.
Retro,
But now my stuff's pretty much super focused. I collect masterpiece scale Transformers. It could be official or third party, and then classified figures, and then I dabble just a little bit in Marvel Legends.
Okay.
No Action Force?
No, I have one. I won it on Laser Paints' channel. That's the only one I have. Is that, what is it, Elite Praetorian, the green one?
Yeah. And
I just got the red and black one. Those games are sick.
I'm hoping you get one at ZoloCon. Did you open it?
Yeah, I opened it. I'm a nostalgia whore. Like I have a hard time getting into things that I didn't like find cool when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of how it is with like Action Force or some of these other action figure lines.
I mean, if you're a G.I. Joe guy, when Blowback came out from Action Force, that's hit and run all day.
Okay.
Like, all day. So Hit and Run was one of my favorite characters from back in the day. So I had to get that. And that's the one that kind of jumped Action Force off for me.
I think it was that all-female wave. I think was my first introduction in Action Force, and then I had those. It was Kill Switch, Eclipse, and Pandora, and then when I went to DFW last year, it was the Warpath Eclipse and the Bone Collector. And so it's just been kind of here and there Action Force. But they're cool figures. Like that Warpath Eclipse is really cool with like the war, with the war paint.
I love her.
That's the one I
two of
used
her, actually.
what's her name?
I've seen some of the
let me see
Action
if I
Force
can
stuff,
grab her without.
It looks
knocking
cool, but I don't
over
know
all
if I
my-
want to go down that rabbit hole.
You should.
Try to do this without dominoing.
Oh, you got it signed. That's cool. Mine's sitting on my shelf. She's
I had to grab her, but I had to make sure I didn't domino everyone because I put them up
the
as a specific way. But
Eclipse, that Warpath Eclipse figure.
yeah,
she's also
Get tone matches.
out of the package too.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome, man.
I have like 12 of them, so I get it.
I like the Native American. Like, I hope they come up with more diverse characters.
He will. I talked to him
She is
about
the
that
best.
at Joe Leno.
I didn't open her yet. I opened the white one, and I got lucky enough to get a bloody Pandora head, and I put the bloody Pandora head on the white one.
Oh, I got
think
that
it looks
accessory box when Big Bad Toy Store had them up, and I got the bloody Pandora head.
Oh,
I remember I
nice.
sent a picture to one of my collector friends, and he was like, "Man, I just bought one of those trying to get the bloody head, and you got the head that I wanted, and I got the head that you didn't want."
Yeah,
The V2 Pandora is so much better. Or I think it's what is this an exclusive one?
Yeah.
Oh, the one
Yeah.
with I think
She's so much better than the first one, and the first one was amazing. So I don't know.
Thing too, the white outfit.
Oh, that's sick.
The
Pandora's
tongue.
the best.
Tongue.
I want that head sculpt.
Yeah, I have the non-bloody. I have 2 of the non-bloody head sculpts.
Yeah, I kept buying them. I
This
bought like
flamethrower,
5 of them.
this flamethrower is really cool. That's from the India weapons pack.
I think I put mine on the.
That thing is sick.
I want to open the black one that she just showed, but like this white one just looks so good with that head, and I have so many Pandoras open already. I have like a whole squad of Pandoras.
You know, if they ever made a movie, they should have Becky Lynch play her. She'd be perfect for Pandora.
No, Rhea Ripley.
No, but Becky Lynch is Irish. Pandora's Irish.
Yeah, but someone already made. I think it was Kato who made the design of Rhea Ripley already, and it was perfect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looked so good.
I mean, you transfer the accent from Becky Lynch to Rhea Ripley's body, then yeah. But
Yeah,
Becky Lynch
I
is the
agree.
whole package already, you know?
You seen that
I'm anticipating that
Pandora picture in Bobby's office?
Yeah.
Got the blood splash like going.
Mhm.
I want that. Like when
Did he
when I was
base
on
her
the
off of
stream,
anybody?
I'm like, no offense to his wife or anything, but no, I'm not talking about your wedding picture in the back, my dude. I'm talking about the picture in your office.
Hot action figure chick.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he was on live, and I said something about it, and he's like, my wedding picture? I'm like, no, not your wedding picture.
Oh.
So I asked Brandon earlier because of the Mattel Creations stream. I think they're gonna show the next crowdfunder. What do you think the next crowdfunder is, Avi?
Dude, it'll probably be another ring set. That's what I think, personally.
I've seen people say it's gonna be the SmackDown stage. I've seen people say it's the Raw Zor stage.
They need to make a 50.
How many rings do
Maybe.
you have, Avi?
I mean, like the elite scale ones or the standard.
Yeah,
ones?
like a ring. Like
I mean, there's the small one or the big one.
Because he's got
What's the
some
size
still in the
difference,
box.
man?
He's got some.
Hey, I'm thinking like a small one's like this big,
So the 12-inch or 24-inch?
24 inches for a ring.
Yeah,
24 by
'cause it-
24. That's
So,
Yeah.
flip box, flip box.
because some of them are like authentic scale, like
Yeah.
1-to-1 scale. To
Yeah,
the
how
figure.
many 2-foot boxes do you have?
Dude, I only have I have one brand new in box. I sold most of them, so I have one brand new in box. It's AEW. Then I have the one that I like, which is loose, and I actually used to pose up on my table, which was like the wrestling company or the wrestling store or whatever.
I was looking at that ring
because
whenever I was
it
looking at all this stuff on their website.
a blank ring with no labels on it. That's what I wanted. And that way I don't have to be like WWE or AEW or whatever. And then I would put my own Figure Fight Club stickers on it. And well, I did that with the AEW like 12-inch size ring,
Cool.
which where I put my PS5 controllers in right at this point. But it's in my
What
main. Yeah.
What about you, Jeff? Did you pause or did you collect straight through?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you collect straight through or did you have a pause growing up?
So this is kind of a sad story.
I mean, aren't all of us like growing up sad? Life is sad.
So like when I
you
was a
make it
kid,
not
I
sad.
had like toys and everything else, right? Like everybody has toys when they're a kid. And my first wife and I, she got pregnant. We got pregnant. And 2 months
It's
in,
2025.
2 months in, I was buying toys for the kid every year up until he turned 18. I had different toys that I was going to give him. And didn't make it. So I threw all that shit into storage and just forgot about it. And I got a job in law enforcement and became a corrections officer for juveniles and helping kids get their GED and everything else. And The first time a kid committed suicide, I needed to fucking clear my head. And I went to YouTube and I watched another retro channel. And I remembered all the toys I had when I was a kid, and started like going after vintage stuff. And that made it easier. And the second time that happened, it made it easier. And
man.
I've always
Sorry.
had like Lego in some way or another form, just. But action figures and stuff were recent, or I don't know, a while ago. So, I don't know. I was really into McFarlane when they first came out, and then fucking Laser Pants introduced me to Mafex, and my buddy Cincy was selling Azrael Batman, and he was like, "Bro, I'll give you a deal." And I was like, "Okay."
I think I've heard you talk about that Azrael Batman before.
It's one of my favorite figures, mostly because of the memories involved with it. That's one of the things that I don't really talk about much. Is like, why did you get this? Why is this here? In your collection. Like, all these things have some sort of memory. I have figures that Zakanin gave me that I don't talk about. Maybe I should more, but he gave them to me because I hung out with him. I went to his house and visited him, and it was one of the best weekends of my life.
Yeah.
And there's times that, my wife at the time when that happened, she got me a fucking Lego set. And so, like, stuff like that, it's a lot of good and a lot of bad. And that's why I collect.
It definitely comes with a lot of memories, man. And I mean, I feel like in general, like, it's the circle of life. Energy doesn't die.
Yeah.
You got to focus on the good, though, always.
Yeah, home is where you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you ever watched the movie Blow.
Yeah.
But his dad is like, when you're in the bad times, they're not going to be bad forever. So good times are right around the corner.
Yeah.
And same thing with the good times.
Like,
it's a balance.
we're talking about communities and everything else and all they've done for everybody, right? Like, a year ago, before I went to DFW, I made preparations. I had my letter. I knew where Dobby was going to go. I knew where all of my collection was going to go. And I was going to go to DFW, have one more good time, and then come home and call it.
Oh.
And I got home from DFW and realized that I love a lot of people, and they love me, and,
Yeah, that's a guarantee in life. You ain't got to speed that up.
Yeah,
That's one of the things that's definitely guaranteed in this world.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here for you.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm just.
But you have to remember, though, you have a lot of people who are friends and love you, and
it's just,
you have to even worry about anymore.
And you've definitely had the privilege to meet some of these dudes in person. Like, I don't need to meet Chad or Bobby or Laser Pants or any of those dudes in person to know that they're good dudes.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched them enough on here to see there's definitely some toxicity. I mean, it's YouTube. like that's like gaming and not talking shit. So you're gonna get that here and there. But when you get down to the core of this group, there's some real people in here.
The first time I met Chad, I was driving home for Christmas. Maybe it was Thanksgiving, I don't remember. And I had my 17-year-old dash hound with me. Dobby's brother, Henry. And so Chad's like, "Hey man, let's go. Let's hit up my spot, and then we'll just keep, you just keep going on your way home." I was like, "Yeah, sounds good." Went into the fucking toy store, came out of the fucking toy store, and Henry was dead. He passed away in his sleep. And Chad stayed with me. He cried with me, hugged me. This is the first time we ever met. And he stayed
I
with
wouldn't
me.
expect anything less.
There's a lot of people that say things about Chad and how he is and who he is, but we don't know him.
Exactly, dude. I mean, again, like I've had this conversation with a lot of people about different people. You know how many people give me warnings about Laser Pants? You just
What,
any
like
idea?
for instance, what is a warning for laser pants? What is
I mean,
that?
just about they talk about how toxic he is and how he's gonna stab you in the back and all this
Where is the receipt
and
for this?
literally, and I just look at them and we're like, okay, thanks for the warning, and I'm just like, listen, I haven't felt what you felt, and I have nothing.
I haven't seen what you've seen.
Yeah, like
I don't
literally,
know
like,
him personally, but he seems like a really chill dude. Like I haven't interacted with him. I've never like spoken
He's
to
one of
him
the
other than like a chat or
literally,
two.
people
He's
were
one of the
in
funniest posts on
in my
YouTube.
hotel room, literally in my hotel room with me, drinking with me, and like, you shouldn't trust that guy. I'm just looking at him like, why? And they're like,
That would
they
make
give
me
me
not
this.
trust them.
Yeah, honestly, it is. I get it because it's the toy drama, right? And I'm gonna
Are
literally
we in
have.
real life? We're at a hotel. We're drinking in real life. The toy drama stops at the door. Man.
Yeah, what is that? What is
No,
that?
this
Why
is
is it on
real
your
life.
mind?
This is
Yeah.
real life, and it was
Toy
in my
drama, we're
in
not
my
on
room, and they were like, "Hey, like, this all the bullshit, and they'll stab you in the back and all this stuff." Like, listen, Laser Pens and like, has nothing but been amazing and nice and just supportive of everything. I was like, matter of fact, he's been more supportive than any other YouTuber, and ever since I've tried to break out into the YouTube world.
I don't know if you know displaying model behavior. Like you know
Yeah, I
him,
know who
but
he is,
Laser
yeah.
Pants is in his chat, and I know Dave. Like I talked to Dave, and if he's cool with Laser Pants, then Laser Pants is cool with me because Dave is very like
That's
awesome.
another dude.
No one's a
Like,
jerk
if you don't
around
feel
here,
that
dude.
dude's positivity come through when you watch his videos, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
'Cause that dude is over bubbly.
So like
It's great.
I
He's cool,
get
dude.
frustrated and annoyed when people tell me that. I was just like, listen, my experience with LP doesn't have to be your experience, and vice versa. If you have negative towards him, that doesn't mean I have to have negative towards
I
him.
want to see the receipts. I want to see the video of where he was negative or where, like, I've never seen him come at somebody that didn't come at him first.
I feel like a lot of people see disagreeing with someone's opinions as them being toxic, as
Yeah,
opposed
that's
like in.
bullshit.
And there's certain things where yes, an opinion becomes hurtful or hateful, but for the most part, it's just an opinion. And if you have a problem with someone for disagreeing with you, then you need to go somewhere else, maybe where they do agree with you, and talk about it there, and not worry about everyone else. You know?
I mean, but the thing is, like, people have opinions, and that's just that's life, right? In general, people will have opinions, and people will clash with each other, and that's it is what it is. But when you turn it into a different matter where you try to provoke hate,
Start fights.
Yeah, that's a very different story. And like, trust me, this is going to be a topic on Figure Fight Club in the future. I've already have it lined up, and it's going to happen, but it'll be empty arena essentially.
I mean, that's why I say, like, if Bobby doesn't have 12 angry men, he's not doing his job right.
Like, I don't agree with everything that Bobby says, but I don't hate the man. Like, I don't know him either, and I know that he has different
He's
opinions than me on
cocky.
something.
He's sometimes an asshole.
Yeah, I'm sometimes an
At
asshole.
the end of
It's
the
just how
day,
it
he's
is.
a good fucking dude, though.
We're
He
all
helped Jeff with his dog. Like, he helped Chad with the video.
No, I believe it. I
he
believe
helps
it.
People behind closed doors that you'll never know these stories, and at the end of the day, he's just a good fucking dude. And
You
I've
know, he
never
feels
met
the
him.
same way I do about Hasbro, except he's worked there, so he should know, you know? Like,
And that's another, like, he has stock in Hasbro. He wants Hasbro to succeed.
but he knows what they're doing
Don't get
wrong
it
because he's
twisted.
been
He
there.
just got stripes when the rest of us do. They bring out shit. We're gonna call it on shit.
Oh, and I do that. I do that. I have primarily Marvel Legends on my channel, but I don't. You saw me get mad about that cable. I'll get mad about shit because I'm like, why?
And that Ninja's a
I
shield.
agree.
Am I confused, or did he drop Valaverse's character and it broke on the floor?
I mean, I
saw
don't
a
know.
video.
He kept saying that he was people call him a shill of Valor. I mean, dude, I'm
How
a
are
shill of
you a shill?
Valorverse.
You're breaking man's character.
I am
on
a
video.
shill of Valorverse, and I've had issues with Valorverse in the past. When I first started collecting Valorverse, I even messaged the dude, and I was like, dude, I fucking hate your line. And because I have to heat it up and all this other shit. And literally, I stopped collecting it. Then I went back to it because it was like the new norm. I was like, okay, fuck it. I heat up all my figures now. Fuck it. I'm
If
gonna
you
buy a
gotta
blow
heat up, you
dryer.
know the joints are tight and they're not gonna fall over on your shelf. You know, I mean, it sucks, but
And if you live closer to the equator, you might not have that problem.
yeah. East Coasters gets a little cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's cold. You all right, Jeff?
You good,
Got,
Jeff?
got nippy in there?
I'm cold.
Yeah.
It's looking like Todd McFarlane hiding his neck with the turtleneck.
You do a pretty good Todd McFarlane impression.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Batman.
I mean,
When Laserpants was playing that video of that one dude, buy my stuff.
Ah,
I just get
I do Spawn. Buy
when-
my stuff.
I just get frustrated when people like just tell me they want to tell me how I should feel towards a person. I'm just like, listen, my experience doesn't have to be your experience, and that's really the bottom line. Like people interact differently with each other. You know, like I like for example, like Shardamus and LP don't get along. I get along with Shardamus.
I don't know the dude. I got zero opinion on that.
So, if
He
they
just
wanna-
likes Marvel.
I mean, if they want to crack fun, let them crack fun. I have nothing to do with it. Like, I'm not going to join in. I'm not going to be like.
At this point, I've just heard him talk shit so much. It is funny. Like I've never even seen the dude.
It's more of a meme to me that he talks shit about Shardamus because I'm like, nobody, the Shardamus isn't getting mad about it.
He is.
Oh, he is? Oh, well, I don't know.
I mean,
Shardamus, calm down, buddy.
I've hung out with
you.
and it's just again like it's nothing against Shardamus. I mean, I think the dude is really awesome. I have a great toy talk with him, and that's really what it's about. It's about talking about action figures. It's not about the politics. It's not about anything else.
Yeah.
Like for me, at least, it's not about that.
Yeah,
So-
like I don't really like wrestling the shit, but you know what I'm saying? You collect your plastic, I'll collect my
Exactly.
plastic. I'm not gonna shit on your plastic. Like
exactly.
at the end of
because
the day, we all collect
We all
plastic.
have one thing in common. We like little plastic people. So, we should at least get along a little bit.
or functionally larger plastic people,
Yeah, well,
or smaller. Chad,
that 1/3 scale Chun-Li had more than I thought it did.
Oh.
I'm sorry about that, Laser Pants.
that was freaking hilarious. Man. That was really funny.
I didn't know we had that. I didn't know.
I looked away when that slide came through, so I didn't realize.
I didn't even see it on the screen. I was like, holy crap.
Talib was like, "I'm looking away. I'm looking away."
No, I had to go. I'm like, what I miss? What I miss? I hurry up and Google it and find.
And you
find
said,
it. Oh, that's what I missed.
I didn't even Google it. I just heard the description and said I can
Teddy's
visualize
LP
what I
brought up
missed.
on the members chat. Is that what y'all are talking about?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
me that brought it up on accident. I told him to. Well, I didn't tell him to look at the picture. I just told him about the figure itself. But
Riles had to make him take down the members only video.
That figure looked good. Son.
He edited it and put it back
Dude,
up.
That was a
That's
really good
good.
video.
That's.
though, yeah.
I felt so
Yeah.
bad. I felt so bad. Tell him I'm sorry. Genuinely, I'm sorry. The next time you talk to him, I didn't know.
It was fun. It was funny. It was really
I
funny.
know.
Because- And the best part is when he re-uploaded it back because the kid and I joined after, like the after when they crossed 7K. Like he wanted to go for another hour, and he invited the kid and I into it with Duarte and Laserpants, and it was fun. But
Just to get another stream out there that people could actually watch right away.
Well, I don't think he shut it down. He just kept running after
he just
playing
kept
the
running.
Picard song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what happened. I think I
Yeah.
popped in for a second, and I was like, "It's too late. I already sent him essentially porn on the screen. I can't."
That was so funny. That was hilarious. But it's 11:44 p.m. my time, so I do have to get some rest. Again, thank you guys for joining in. Next week, definitely come back.
Yeah.
Jeff,
always
you
fun.
good, bro?
I feel like I gotta go on the hunt now.
You do. You always have to hunt. So before we leave, I want to play not next Friday. This Friday, we have a VIP guy.
Revving up my engine, feeling that thrill. With Figure Fight Club, I'm ready to chill. Turbocharged dreams, I'm flying so high. Collecting those figures, reaching for the sky.
So we got Collegiate Legends. We got Holly and Rob.
Oh.
They will be joining us, and it will be fun to talk through their toys. But they have some exciting news that's coming out right now, and they're posting it, and we'll talk about it.
Hell yeah.
And
Awesome.
yeah, dude, I mean, I'm excited for the next few weeks actually, just because we have some fun guests coming on. But till next time, we'll see you. Thank you for joining in, and Replay Squad, thank you again. Again, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Help us out. Share, like, subscribe.
March 7th, right?
March 7th is the
Box ticket. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed.
That's the date we're gonna do the Road to 1,000 giveaway parties. Hopefully we make it. Hopefully we make it.
You're gonna make
I gotta be positive, so we'll make it. And
You got this.
we got this, and we'll
I
see
can already
you.
see the stream. You already made it.
What's up?
I can already see the stream. You've already made it.
We already
Celebration.
made it.
You gotta have confetti and stuff.
So again, you know what? I could put this up before we jump out too. Road to 1,000 subscribers. We have a shit ton of giveaways. We're gonna do it for everyone, and it'll be more than just what's listed on the screen. I've already put. Again, this is all in house. I have it here in my house. It's already stockpiled in a corner, and we will give it all away in the one stream. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share with everyone. Tell your parents, siblings, cousins, friends, and let's get us to 1,000, and it'll be a fun night of celebrations. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
it's definitely gonna be a good night.
Yeah. But till next week or till Friday, we will catch you. Take care. Thank you guys again for jumping on to Open Mic Night.
It's been real.
Peace.
Always a blast.
Hey.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club. Stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just a see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.